Welcome, everybody. My name is Ken Bollender with Prosperity Highway Global. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to everyone here live today on our Zoom. Appreciate everybody taking your time out today. That really helps, guys, because um, you know we're moving so fast. There's all these questions that are coming up, and a lot of people have would like to talk to us personally and answer those questions. And there's just not enough time in the day. So we really appreciate everybody coming together so we can give all the information at one time. And it just saves a tremendous amount of time. And so we do appreciate everybody being here live, as well as those watching the recording. We greatly appreciate it. So again, I'd like to extend a warm welcome, as well as my partner, Steve.
Aloha, everybody. Woohoo! It's Super Monday after a Super Saturday, and we're excited.
That's right. That's right. Awesome, guys. Well, if you're new, just give a little preliminary information, just so you know a little bit more about us as a transition. But guys, basically, I mean, this is not something that Steve and I just came up with yesterday. We're not chasing shiny objects. We're not uh, in short-term thinking. This is something we've spent literally years of our time putting together and millions of dollars over time. It's really part of a crusade. It's a real passion for us, guys. We wanted a system that can help the little guy. Okay. In an industry of home-based business where there's typically a 95% failure rate, we wanted to flip those numbers. And that's easier said than done, right? There's a reason why there's a 95% failure rate. And it takes a lot to put in place, a lot of systems, a lot of investments. And so, yeah, but when you understand our system, we're very confident that you'll see there's nothing out there like that. And the reason why we feel so confident is because during the 10 years, literally 6 concentrated years over a 10-year period, if there's anything that came out there like this, where we can drive leads in the system and let somebody else do 95% of the work for us, Steve and I, and Don, we would have just joined that and driven leads into the system and let somebody else do, most of the lifting for us. But fortunately or unfortunately, there's nothing out there like this, guys. And so we appreciate you pioneers who have been with us, some for weeks, months, and some for years. But it's really special. It's really special. And one of the things we say is you can tell a company's values by their compensation plan. And one aspect of our program that we're really proud of is we developed what we call the assurance plan, where after 90 days at any level, at the pro level or the elite level, after 90 days, if you're not making money, if you're not in profit, we will work for free. We'll spend our money driving leads into the system. We will work for free until you get into profit. That's something that we didn't copy that. We don't know anyone that's offering that. And that I hope that I hope that communicates to you how, our values, that we really, really want to help you. And the main things, the formula for success, guys, is just a few things. Number one, get started. If you haven't done that yet, get started. Number two, never quit. Okay. And two other things. One is to just plug in the information. Not only does it help save all of us time so that you can plug in the information, but it's very encouraging. The saying, where there's no vision, the people perish. Well, if you understand our progress on a week to week basis, it's very easy to be encouraging. It's very easy to be excited. But if you're not plugged into the information and to the energy that we have created here, that our amazing team has created here, then it's harder to never quit, so to speak. But my question is, if somebody has a system where they're offering to do 95% of the work for you, number one, why wouldn't you want us to? So even if you have a lot of other opportunities, a lot of other things going, why wouldn't you want your line in the water here, so to speak, with us? And with our assurance plan backing it up, after 90 days, it's on our dime. Why would you ever quit? Right? So because we've structured it this way, guys, we expect to have an extremely, extremely high retention rate. And so anyway, that's for new folks. That's a little bit about us. And of course, our ultimate objective is to create prosperity for everybody here and many, many thousands and hundreds of thousands and millions of people in the future. So Steve, I am so fired up of what we're going to share here. Just to give you guys an idea, we're going to talk mainly about our new 4.7 system, add some more clarity to what we talked about on Super Saturday. We're going to touch a little bit on our multiple streams of income and just cover some of the frequently asked questions here. So, Steve, I'm going to go ahead and turn the time over to you, partner, and we'll dive right in.
Okay. All right. Well, uh, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and then we can kind of go over this slide deck and got some new stuff for you guys. So let me get my machine screen sharing here. Oh,
By the way, guys, just why Steve's doing that. I mean, he's a marketing. I mean, what he's learned in college and business, he's used these marketing funnels to go to the top of network marketing companies and build traditional businesses. You can see the graphics. I mean, Steve's expertise, guys. You don't have to worry about that. That's all done for you. The lead generation, the graphics, and then the leads come into the system, our funnels, our automation, and our team in the call center. It's just amazing. But I'm why Steve was pulling that up. I just want to let you guys know how fortunate we are to have Steve's skills in marketing to put all this together. A great job, Steve. I mean, these graphics, some of the, you just keep getting better and better.
yeah.
I just love the graphics that you put in this new funnel, especially just amazing. So go ahead.
Yeah, you know what? It's so easy to do, and it's so fun to get excited about this stuff and really dive into it when I've got such a great partner that does such a great job with everything else. So thank you for all that you do, Ken.
My pleasure. My pleasure, buddy.
Yeah, and the call center, I mean, you guys rock. This whole team rocks. Everybody here, everybody on the Zoom, everybody watching this recording, you guys are, we all have our talents, and that's why it's so special to have a system like this where if you start to understand how this works and you come to the call center and you really can get in where you fit in, and surround yourself with other people that have a lot of different skills and allow you, just like Ken and I do, we allow ourselves to really focus in on what we do really well. So and we love the fact that we've got a system here for you to do that too, and a community and in a platform for you to do that too. So, right, Ken? Plug
That's
in.
right. Yeah, yeah. One of the sayings that we love around here is, the purpose of a team is to make everyone's weaknesses irrelevant. Most people don't like to talk to people. So we have a system. You don't have to talk to people. You don't have to sell. You don't have to recruit. We all bring our gifts to the table, and then also to accentuate our gifts, right? So ultimately, if we could all do what we love to do and what we're good at, we're unstoppable at that point. And we're getting to that point, guys, where we're learning what all your different skills are, and we're just getting everybody in the right seat on the bus. It's so exciting.
All right, so we're going to get right into it. Let's take a look here. So when we go over here to the new membership levels, the 4.7, this is a big upgrade that we did, and this has gone live as of now. So this is live. The new funnel videos are in place, not only for the first 3.5 minute video, but our upsells and our downsells, and our elite upsell is all live with the new membership levels, the new lead amounts, and the new sticker credits on there as well. And so that's for everybody moving forward. So basically, right now, you guys, whatever level you're at now today, that's the level that, if had joined before today, those values in the amount of leads that you're getting every single month won't change. The only thing that's going to change is we've added on these extra sticker credits that we're now utilizing in the new memberships moving forward. So we're not going to be mentioning that on Thursday. We won't be mentioning that on Thursday because we don't really want to be going backwards and telling people, hey, everybody else got a bit different deal than you. But we want to be crystal clear for you guys. So there's no question that, you're still going to get the value that you got when you joined your membership originally. So I just wanted to go over that. There's not a lot that's changed. What has changed is the amount of leads that we're offering, and the fact that we're not doing the, okay, so remember how the pro was, it was $100 a month and we were doing $50 the first month? Well, we're not doing that anymore unless it's in funnel. If they're in funnel from the very first time they come to this site and they see the funnel and they want to join, and they're going through the videos and they decide, okay, I want to upgrade to pro membership, they can upgrade to the pro membership. We'll still only charge them $50 the first month, $100 a month after that. And we'll also give them some bonus leads. So we'll give them 50 bonus leads in funnel. But once they pick their membership while in the funnel and they activate their account and they log in, that's it. Then when they go to upgrade, they're gonna upgrade at full value. So if they decide to upgrade to elite, let's say they join at the pro level and they want to upgrade to the elite level, they're going to pay $250, which is good for everybody, because it really holds the value of the funnel, of those one-time offers, and we can really hone in on that, and people will start to understand that, hey, if I want to get a good deal, I better act now. So we want to do that, but then it's good for everybody that we're really holding the value of these memberships up high, because they really do hold a lot of value, especially now with all the sticker credits that we're offering, all of the unlimited call time from our plug and play, no system, no setup required, out of the box AI experience with our very own Sparky AI. I mean, you guys, that stuff costs a lot of money to run this. To run this platform is not cheap. So, there's a ton of value in these memberships. And we decided that, now that we're really kind of starting to grow bigger, we're starting to serve a bigger pie, we're starting to offer more services, that we're really going to hold the value. We don't have to discount the value of our memberships down anymore. So we're going to hold those values up. Um, and again, nobody else is going to know the difference moving forward. We're not going to be talking about this stuff on Thursday. This is probably one of the last times you guys are going to hear us talking about uh, the old values moving forward. That's just how it's going to be. So make sure that you get this recording out to your team, you guys. We'll have this recording up later tonight. So make sure you get this out to your team, because it's going to be really important that everybody understands this stuff. So with the values of these memberships, at the pro level, it's $100 per month. They're going to get everyone's going to get 50 of our triple verified, double opt-in, high quality, fresh leads that are getting piped in from Lead Power. And we're getting better and better at doing our follow-up, and we're offering them even more value, because we're going to be able to start social retargeting them and with different offers. It's not just one offer. It's not just Sparky AI. With this new magnetic marketing that we're going to be talking about here in a second, and that a lot of you guys already know about, we're going to be able to offer a lot of offline and online solutions that integrate together along with these leads that are being piped in, that are really going to create a lot of value. We've got our developers working on really making sure that we're hitting the inbox. You guys, I'm going to be I'm going to be open and honest with you. We've had some challenges on getting to the inbox of emails when we're following up with these leads. Now, and not everybody answers Sparky AI, because it's we all been inundated with so many calls, spam calls, and sales calls, and you know we don't answer our phone unless it's somebody that we know. I mean, come on, let's be honest. So we can only do so much, but we're rest assured we're doing everything we possibly can to follow up with these leads. You're not going to find more value. You're not going to find more automated follow up than you're going to find here. I mean, if there's a way for us to get in front of these folks, we're getting in front of them, including ringless voicemail. That's one thing that really does get through to people. Our ringless voicemails drop in their inbox, regardless if they answer the phone or not. It shows up in their voicemail. So I know there's a lot of people that don't go through their voicemails, but when they do, they're going to get it. And when they call back the number, a lot of people will do like a like a star, it used to be star 69, but now you just hit, callback on your cell phone. And it goes to Sparky AI. So Sparky answers the phone and starts talking to him. And he's programmed in such a way to talk to him from that voicemail, from that perspective of that lead coming in. So on top of that, you know, we're doing some text and we plan on doing more text messaging, but it's really, really hard to text. I mean, you guys, 30,000 of these leads coming into our system per day. So you can see how that compounds and compounds and compounds. And it's not that we don't want to or have the resources to text message every single one of these leads. The fact is that the carriers just aren't letting us do it. So our developers are helping us. And as a matter of fact, they've got a really high level contact with the phone services that we're using to do the texting, and they're working on getting us cleared for unlimited texting to take away some of the barriers that we have, but we still got to prove ourselves to them a little bit. So that's what we're in the midst of doing. None of this stuff is just done overnight. So um, we're doing everything we can to follow up with these leads for you guys in every different possible way that we can. Um, so just know that. But the fact is these leads are hot. These leads are fresh and they're available for you to download, and they're available for every single member to download. They come with permissions, four-way permission, text, email, ringless voicemail, and you can have like a robocall like Sparky AI, or you can load them up into a dialer. They come with those permissions. The caveat is that it's got to be in the vertical of home-based business. They filled out a form saying they're interested in a home-based business opportunity. They're interested in making some money from home. So as long as you're emailing them or even text messaging them or loading them up into an auto dialer or something like that, and you're offering them a network marketing, a home-based business opportunity, those leads are free for you guys to do anything you want. And but they're really high value leads. And so, you know, they're very valuable. Let's remind each other of that, of how valuable these leads are. You can't go out and buy these leads for, you know, you got to buy a really high percentage, a high bulk amount of these leads to get them as fresh and, you know, anywhere near under $1 to get these leads. So you're getting a great deal, especially when you get MSI certified. So, like with the pro membership, if you get MSI certified, you guys, and join at least 5 of the 6 and 7, 8, because we got more companies coming. If you join at least 5 of these companies, a couple of them are free. Then you become MSI certified. The monthly on 5 of them, if you join 5 right now, if you join all 6 of our companies, if you're allowed to join all 6, if they're in your country, the monthly maintenance on that is $40. Is that right, Ken? Is Ken still? Oh, it's $40, you guys, for the monthly maintenance. I'm almost 100% positive. And so $40 plus $50 if you get MSI certified, then we cut that $100 in half. We take $50 off your monthly bill for the pro membership for being MSI certified. So now you're paying $90 a month for the same value, for all the same services. We don't take away from you guys. We just keep adding more services to these memberships. So now you're paying $90, but now you're part of 6, you know, 6 companies plus this company. So now you have the opportunity to earn and build your team in 7 different companies for half the price, for $90 instead of $100. So it's kind of a no-brainer, and that's kind of a way that we bribe, not necessarily you, but we want to bribe your team and you to go join all of these streams of income, because that's where the big money's made, in all of the streams of income. I mean, this system can only do so much. It's designed to build teams that leverage network marketing companies. We're not a network marketing company. We'll never be a network marketing company. We're a one level affiliate program. Now we're finding creative ways to help share income and, you know, creative ways with our bonus pools. And one of these really cool things that we came up with in our mastermind group here just recently that I'm going to share with you in a minute. But we're a one level affiliate program. So designed to leverage network marketing companies. Let them worry about all the network marketing stuff and all the coded bonuses and downline stuff and being licensed and doing everything that they do. We need them to do what they do. We do what we're a one level affiliate program, and that gives us the ability to take advantage of um, the advertising and the marketing and being able to be compliant, and not only compliant but highly regarded and scalable on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Taboola, Google. I mean, these platforms love us. I mean, I've told you guys this again, but I'm going to tell you again because it's so darn powerful. Meta gave this company, our company, you guys, this system, $1 million credit line to advertise and market and to scale with them. So they didn't limit us. They didn't shut us down. As a matter of fact, we've never had an ad shut down on Meta. And that's something really hard. That's really something to say, you guys, if you've ever had any involvement in advertising on social media. I mean, it's not easy to never been shut down. We've got a 100% success rate of our ads running, staying running, and really optimizing well. And they love us. They love us so much that they've been able to get us out to millions and millions and millions of views. Our click-through rate is by far one of the best in the all online marketing together, let alone our industry. We're smoking the competition. We're smoking anybody else out there on the average of on our click-through rate. We're like up in the 10%. The average is like 1 to 2% click-through rate. So out of every 100 people that see the video, see our ads online, 10% of them, 10 of them are clicking through our ads when the industry average is maybe a half, one in every 200 people clicking on a video or clicking on an ad. We're at like 10, and we're like at 16 for every 100 times it shows up. You guys, that's something real. That's something exciting. That's something to get really excited about. So we're winning in so many areas, and I just want to make that crystal clear that we're bribing you. Go get signed up. And we're bribing your team members, and we're going to continue to bribe them to get signed up in all of the streams of income, especially with our magnetic marketing and our offline marketing. You guys, this is going to get wild. This is the summer of Team Sparky AI. I promise you that.
Yep.
So, anything to add to that, Ken? You want to talk a little bit about these memberships?
Yeah. So so we have six, the MSIs, the multiple streams of income. We have six. So to be MSI certified, you need to be in five of the six. So if you add up the monthly requirement to maintain companies 1 through 4 and company number 6, it's $40 a month. Yet you're going to save $50 a month if you're in those 5 companies. Now, company number 5 is a little bit more, but yet, obviously discounting the $50 helps a lot. And with company number 5, rather, if I said anything different, but with company number 5, it's a little bit more. But guys, there's daily pay, there's advanced commissions, there's bonuses. So we'll talk later about the details of different companies even later on this call. But you could be MSI certified. So to your point, Steve, you could be MSI certified for $40 a month, and you'll get a $50 discount. So you're kind of crazy not to be MSI certified. That's going to cost you more not to be than if you are. Make sense, Steve?
Yeah, exactly. No kidding.
And the other thing, guys, you're building one team, and we want you guys to benefit from every stream possible. And that's why we have this whole enrollment process where it's just time release down to one level at a time. And we don't want anybody to be left out, because it's not just a little bit of money. I mean, if one person, you're missed out on that one person, and they build a big team in that one company, you didn't miss just a few dollars. It could be a 6-figure month or annual income because you let one person go by. So we don't want anyone to be not in all 6 streams of income if it's possible. Now, company 5 is not global. So if you're not able to be in company 5, then, just know this, that it's still helping your team because it's helping your team be more profitable. And we know that when people get a profit, they take and reinvest back in our advertising packages. They reinvest in building their business, which of course is building your business. But yeah, back to you, Steve.
That's right. And I mean, to be quite frank with you guys, I mean, this is a multi-million-dollar business that you're being, we've all heard it, right? In network marketing. I mean, that's really the dream we all buy into. I mean, we're going to leverage the power of others, and we're going to be able to, earn a significant income that we can't earn from a 9 to 5 job. With a low investment, it's a low cost to start a business here with this company and with this industry. But really, it's an investment in your business. I mean, a multi-million dollar, potential multi-million dollar business. Um, so even if even if these companies were $1,000 each to start, I mean, I would still be sitting here telling you, go do it. Find a way to go find, $5,000-6,000 to get into these companies, because it's going to be worth, that's a very low price, a very low, outflow of cash to put out to start a business of this magnitude, and what this is already morphing into. So, and the fact is that it's nowhere near that. I mean, it's less than $1,000 to get involved with all 6 income streams at the highest level. You can join all 6 at the very highest level for under $1,000, right, Ken?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's
Yeah. And I
and guys,
mean,
have purposely chosen companies of the lower price point. A lot of the network marketing companies, historically have had like a $500 buy-in. Well, if there's 5 companies, then it's a $2,500, entry. And so for that reason, so I'll even mention it, Savings Highway, $20. Reach Solar, it's free to join. Live Good, the maintenance is $10. So you're 30 so far. Um, got backup is 10. Okay. A global business, phenomenal. It's something most of all of us need to be paying for anyway to back up all of our data. Phenomenal products. So, and then company 6 is free to join. So you're in 5 companies for $40. Incredible. And then,
and what about Legal Shield is
yeah,
what?
company 5 is Legal Shield. Yeah, that's not, as I mentioned, that's a little bit more to maintain it. If you have a legal membership. And by the way, guys, go through the training, go to the tab and go through the training, get the information. In fact, I just uploaded our launch call on Legal Shield from last Thursday. Now that's in the training section. So if you haven't seen the training on that, please go watch that. It'll, yeah. So anyway, on a monthly basis, Steve, so it's $30.25. So it's 55 there, but
But it's not, but Legal Shield isn't required to be MSI certified.
that's right. That's right. Exactly. So you
So,
could be in 5 of the 6 without Legal Shield, but then, please go watch that and see what you're, what you would be missing out. And here, and we hit it pretty hard on our last call is, they've, they pay the advanced commissions, right? So, let me just make up some numbers here. So let's say we brought them $300,000. Well, they pay us like 1.2 million, our team. Okay. Then on top of that, they have the like I'm just talking in, round numbers and concept here, but they'll for that kind of volume, then they'll throw our team another $2 million in cash, right? So there's none of our companies will throw cash at our team like Legal Shield. So, for example, it is 80 to get started with that, and so it's 49 one time, and then your membership. So that's 30. So it's 80, but you get fast start qualified and they're going to pay you $200. Okay. So you get your $200 back. You get the manager within 45 days, you earn a $500 bonus. So besides the commission, you're looking at another 700. So anyone that really applies themselves, if you're not 100% passive and you have any kind of team or put any kind of effort, it's not that hard to go ahead and get your $80 back and cover your overhead with that. So um, definitely look at that because uh, I would say, Steve, from a pure cash coming in standpoint, the Legal Shield probably be equal to all the other, until, there's going to be a lot of money with solar as well, but that's a slower pay cycle, right? But the cash infusion from Legal Shield is going to be, I promise you guys, by the end of June, you're going to see, you're going to see, by the end of this month, you're going to see how important a role that Legal Shield would be part of our whole system. Again, it's not required to be MSI certified. And yeah, that's why I'm saying, Steve, yeah, you could be in the other five for maintenance of $40 a month. And so it's kind of like, would you rather pay $100 and not be MSI certified, or pay $90 on a maintenance basis and be MSI certified and have all those streams of income? It's kind of a no-brainer, I would say, Steve.
That's right. Yeah. And somebody just mentioned in the chat, and it's a great point, is Joel over at Got Backup. I mean, we've become not only business partners, but really, I mean, technically, he's partnered with us. I mean, we're not necessarily, part of his business, but in a marketing sense, we've partnered together. I mean, he's going to be promoting us to all of he's got like over 60,000 members, 60,000 customers, and he's going to be promoting the Sparky system to all 60,000 of his members. That's how much he believes in us. Not only that, but they've offered this team specifically only a special discount that's not going away. He decided to make it an evergreen offer.
Yep.
Nine
And Steve,
ninety seven.
I think that's brilliant. Yeah. So if you go and got backup outside of our system, you're going to pay a $20 setup and then $10 a month for the service. Because of our system here, we permanently got the $20 waived. And I think that's a beautiful thing, Steve, because when everyone's trying to get in all these streams of income, that $20 being waived really makes it easier for people to get in all of these streams of income.
That's right. Yeah, very powerful. I mean, it shows something about the system too. I mean, Joel Therian is a long time big marketer, and he's seen this thing and he's like going nuts, man. Like he invited Ken and I out to Texas and wined and dined us, and he was really excited to have us there. And he's invited us back. He's invited the whole team out. He said he'd pay for a convention for us, and I mean, he really loves and sees what we're doing here, you guys. And so and we're getting that across the board. We're getting that with a lot of big partners and world-class agencies, world-class development teams, and we just keep finding more and more that these really big vision guys are really seeing what we're doing and even wanting more. There's so much more that Ken and I aren't even sharing with you guys yet that would absolutely blow your socks off. And so whether you wear socks or not,
Yeah,
it's
two
still
other
gonna love
individuals we mentioned this on Saturday that have massive credibility, decades of experience in the industry, are as excited as we are, and they're giddy too. They're like, "Well, this is amazing." And that's Ron, our lead guy. He's 15 years in network marketing, built huge teams. The last 25 years with Lead Power, Ron with Lead Power, he's been in the lead industry, and he is just giddy with excitement that in fact, early on, Steve, I'm sure you remember that he's like, "Well, you have the network marketing before the internet, and then the way network marketing is on the internet, the way it's been. But now what we're doing with AI and our whole system, he's like, this is a whole new category, a whole new way of doing business." And yeah, he's super excited. The other thing is our sponsor, John Malott and Legal Shield. He kind of interesting story. He made a lot of money in Legal Shield. He left, made a lot of money in other companies too. We worked with him in a company called Secret, skincare company, and the company was doing like 240 million a year, and 200 of it was in John's team. He's made millions and millions of dollars And when you go watch the the overview, the training and Legal Shield, just listen, watch John. Look at his energy. He is just so flipping excited with this system. And I would say John has massive credibility in this space. And then he also tells the story why he came back to Legal Shield. So there's Ron, there's John, and there's Joel, people that have decades and made millions of dollars in the industry and massive credibility. They're just unbelievably excited. Hey, Steve, I just wanted to kind of congratulate the team and give some examples of how this works. We know Donald's example, because his team, pre-built team, moved over into Legal Shield. Now he's a manager. And like, well, Donald, did you give a Legal Shield presentation? No. Did you explain Legal Shield to anybody? No. He just took we took our team, we moved it into Legal Shield, and he's a manager. And that's happened to, about 10 of our team members, our first 30 days. And that team, now that 10 guys is going to turn into 50 or more this month. And another example is when we went to got backup. So here, Scott, I think like his first 10 days, he's up to Emerald. And I think he's pushing Diamond or as Diamond. I mean, with a pre-built team, right? So you have a pre-built team. We introduce a new stream of income, and you get paid on all those streams of income. So guys, the reason why we do multiple streams of income is two reasons. One is profitability. So, whatever lead packet that you buy, when we put that money into marketing, it's a lot easier to break even when all of us are getting paid, 6 times off the same volume, right? And Alex Hermosi, who's a marketing guru, he says the person that wins lead generation game is not necessarily the person that spends the most money in leads, but the person that can afford to spend the most money in leads, right? Because if you have a high lifetime value of a customer, and then you can't lose, right? Because you put that money in. Let's say if we just took 300,000, put it in there, if you get $1 million back, well, you want to do that again, right? So the multiple streams of income are very important from a profitability standpoint. But the other major reason, guys, is peace of mind. I know there's a lot of members here that you put your heart and soul into building something, and you had to start over, and you had to start over, and you had to start over, right? Isn't insanity doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result? Oh, well, this is the greatest company on the planet. Well, no, this is the greatest company, right? And it's like king of the hill. Everyone's trying to recruit each other. We want to get off that wheel, right? So we're building one team. We have multiple streams of income. If any of them disappoint or go out of business, we can unplug them. And in anywhere from 2 weeks to, a week to 4 weeks, we can unplug that company out and put a brand new company to replace them in 2 to 4 weeks, let's say. So that gives
And
all
as you get,
incredible peace of mind, guys. Go ahead.
yeah, and as you guys have seen, we can methodically and systematically move your team over with integrity into that new company. So, I mean,
Yep.
Scott just seen it. And some of the other big leaders that already had, that have been with us for a year or more have big teams. They have thousands of people on their team. And they just seen it when we did this. Their whole team moved over to him, and that's how Scott went up the ranks and got backup. And is going up the ranks in Legal Shield. And is going up the ranks. And I mean, we haven't even talked about company number 6 yet, you guys. Oh my gosh. Wait till we talk about
By the way, we're
company number
penciling in
6.
for next Monday. I need to confirm with our support team there, but we're so excited to share that with you. One of the
Yeah.
reasons why we really wanted to really focus on Legal Shield right now, guys, is because since company number 6 is free, as long as you get it, I mean, it's easy to make sure you get in and hold a place, right? But some people have not got in a Legal Shield, and for some, it's going to break my heart because you're going to have your team pass you by and then miss out on $100,000 in overrides you could have had, but you didn't understand. This is something that I thought we all understood, and that is because we asked our on opportunity meetings, we asked this question. We asked this question again and again. If we have 6 streams of income in this system, how many of these 6 streams of income do you want to get paid on? In fact, let's ask that right now, Steve. Guys,
Yeah.
we have 6 streams of income. How many streams of income do you want to get paid on?
1, 2, or all
7,
6?
7, all, all of it. That's right. Now, you notice I didn't ask, of these 6 streams of income, how many of you love every single one of them? That's not the question, right? I don't know if it's possible to get 6 companies that everybody agrees on. I'll just tell you frankly, I don't care if you hate one of the, I don't know why you would, but I don't care if you hate one of the companies. You don't have to, you know, work that company the way that you don't have to work that company the traditional network marketing way. All you have to do is register with it so that your downline links are connected to you. You know, otherwise, I mean, if you're building the team here and you're not on all 6, that's rolling up to your sponsor. They're going to love it. Because, if you had six people on your team roll up to your sponsor, well, right now you're one of their legs. Well, you've just given them 6 more legs. So, you're not hurting your sponsor by not being, in all of the streams of income, but without a doubt, you're all hurting yourself by not being in all 6 streams of income. The other question is, guys, we like to ask these questions back to back. So out of these 6 streams of income, how many of these do you want to just let all that money go up to your upline? So how many of these streams of income do you want to pass up on? None,
None.
0, 0, 0. Okay, there we go.
We got a really brilliant group here today.
That's right.
Really smart people.
So that being said, guys, we're not asking the opinion, do you love every single one of these companies? That's not the question. The question is how many times you want to get paid and how many income streams do you want to get skipped over? And I've heard 0. All of them you want to get paid on and none of you want to get passed up on. So let's just keep the commitment to that, guys. And please, if you have not enrolled in Legal Shield, go to the training, go watch the replay of the rollout. We have a lot of information. We did kind of launch it ready, fire, aim, guys, and that's kind of our responsibility. Steve and I talked about this. It's like, okay, May 12th is when we launched. Okay, and I believe it was Monday, May 12th. And we're like, well, should we wait a week? Well, there's monthly volume requirements and cycles with Legal Shield, and it's like, well, do we want to condense it down where we only have a week, 10 days to 14 days to get position in the marketing plan? We don't want to do that. Do we want to push it off to June when our team could be getting this money? And we didn't want to do that. So we did kind of pull the trigger before we had all the training in place, guys, and I apologize for that. But the training's there now, so go plug into it, get the information, and I feel very confident everyone on this team will really understand why we've selected each one of these companies, and that to be frank, we're very, very proud of all of our companies. From the standpoint, every single one of them, their product stands alone in the marketplace without being in the business. There's value as being a customer with every one of these 6 companies. Number 6 company, Steve, has 10 million customers. Right? I think
I know.
Legal Shield has
Blue
10
chip
million
company.
customers.
They've been around for decades.
Yeah,
Been around,
and
or at
guys,
least a decade.
that's the key to longevity. We're not plugging money games in this. These are real businesses that we're building. By the way, from the peace of mind, guys, when you're built, we are helping everyone build a team in these companies. The checks don't go through us, right? So Savings Highway sends you your check. Legal Shield sends you your check. Every single one of our got backup sends you your money directly. So you own these businesses. They're in your name. They're willable to your kids if you set it up right. So we're building legacy money for you and your family, and the money doesn't go through our fingers. It goes directly from those companies to your pocket. So we're here to help you build a business. And Steve, when we help them build their business, who else's business are we helping that, or are we building? That's right. Jim Rohn calls it enlightened self-interest. Why are we so willing to reinvest with you guys? We're giving away 1,000 stickers.
Yeah.
We had I don't know if we
We're
closed the door on
discounting
that,
the
Steve.
memberships. Hey, you
Yeah.
guys want to hear something else crazy that these two wild and crazy guys are doing? I mean, this is just nuts. And I challenge you to find any other company that's anything near what we're doing like what we do. Uh, and that is we're not we're open. We our marketing system is like open source. First of all, you can join as a starter member now. And I didn't even talk about that about the new memberships, but I think a lot of you guys already know. I mean, now all of our free members are starter members, commission qualified. We give them a sticker credit. Each one of those sticker credits, you guys, is worth $40. So when somebody clicks on their QR code, whether they're sharing their social media or they're putting a sticker on their car, and somebody clicks on it and says, I want a free sticker, Ken and I and Sparky are paying that $40. Each one of those credits is worth $40. So we're giving free members unlimited Sparky time. We're giving them commissions. I mean, this is like open source. Okay. But on top of that, so open source and really a view, a microscope, like a laser x-ray view into our hearts and into what we're doing. If you're already part of Legal Shield, you're already a member of Legal Shield, we don't require you to go sign up with us to promote your Legal Shield business. We don't believe in that. Just plug your link in, and guess what? It goes live, and we'll continue to build that team for you, just as if 100% as if you joined us, if you joined under your team sponsorship. So that's something huge. And all of the companies, Live Good, Legal Shield, got Backup, any of them. If you've already got a membership, just put your link in, put your username in, and we'll start to build that company. Now, if you haven't been doing anything with one of those companies for a long time, then you might seriously look at re-signing up with your sponsor in Team Sparky, because I mean there's a lot of synergy there to be built, but it's not required. So I mean that's something special. I mean it's a big deal.
Yeah, that's right, Steve. Yeah. So with Legal Shield, it's 12 months. If you haven't if you haven't written any business in 12 months, then you can just sign up. You don't have to get anyone's permission. Just sign up on your referrers link on our team. We no doubt, we'd prefer, we think there's more power if you are aligned with us, if it's within the rules of the company. What we don't do is go do shady stuff and, go try to wrestle people and so, oh, you got to quit them and so forth. So, do all you can. If you can move, so we can keep the integrity of what we're doing here, especially if you, a lot of times in companies, the previous, if you haven't done anything for a while, you don't really, it was a little hard for me because I actually moved too from where I was. And, I had that long-term relationship, but I looked at this and I'm like, okay, they haven't contacted me for 8 years. I haven't done anything for 8 years. Uh, our team wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for Phil and John and Darnell, uh, really reconnecting us to Legal Shield. So I'm like, well, I get, but here's what's cool. So as we prove how effective this is in Legal Shield, I'm actually going back to my previous upline in Legal Shield, and I'm going to help him get to executive director and build a huge team by putting him in this system. Okay, so uh, you know, we understand there's relationships and so forth, but you may look at it and say, hey, I'm nobody supporting me like the Team Sparky, and I qualify to move, so I'm going to go ahead and move. So that would be our number one choice, but again, we're not having you do anything squirrely or shady or anything like that. Here's the silver lining. Okay, if someone on your team is already in Legal Shield and they put their Legal Shield in this system, and you're not getting paid off their Legal Shield business, well, when their upline starts seeing what's going on, they're probably going to say, "What in the heck are you doing?" And then if they come and join Prosperity Highway Global, then you get paid off all those other streams of income. So there's really not a losing situation as long as we operate, in integrity.
Yeah, and it's just really cool how we don't, it's just something that normally most people wouldn't do, most companies wouldn't do, is they'd require you to be part of, part of those, it's closed circuit. We're only going to promote people that are on this team. And we just don't want to do that. We want to bring as many people on board as we can. And we know that we're going to we're going to leverage their other streams of income because they're going to join them all. I mean, as we can see in the chat, I mean, how many streams of income are they going to want to miss out on? Probably zero too. So it's really a win-win-win-win. But I just wanted to just mention that because I mean, that's something, special. I think that's something special on that,
Oh, here's another thing. If you feel like you're being strapped, come join the call center. Earn some Sparky dollars. You can use your Sparky dollars to pay for your membership. So now you're not paying us anything out of your pocket and use that money to get into Legal Shield. Right. So I love what Don said on our Saturday call, find a way or make a way, but don't just lay down and give up a stream of income,
that's right.
if you could be plugged into it.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're out of country, maybe you know somebody in the U.S. or Canada that you can partner with, and have them, join. Have them join Legal Shield, plug it into your income stream, in your tab, and you guys can partner together and share commissions in that company, or maybe you can have them proxy for you and sign up in that company. There's a lot of different ways that things that you can do if you really get creative.
Yep.
So
Yep. Absolutely.
think about that. All right, Ken. Hey, I'm going to get right back into the
Yeah. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could talk we could talk all day long, you guys.
Yeah. MSIs, that's where it's at, don't put all your eggs in one basket. We have this system to manage 6 baskets so far.
That's right. And the two companies that you're promoting or decide to promote in the future. I mean, you guys can swap those out as you want. Every single one of your leads and new members are going to see that on their dashboard, on their homepage. Every time they log into their dashboard to check their commissions, to check their leads, to check their system, they see your two companies that you're promoting on the dashboard, on the homepage. So don't miss out on that. And you get a video to promote anything. If you're a content creator, if you're a coach, if you have coaching service, if whatever it is that you want to promote, you can promote it right on your dashboard for every single one of your team members. That's huge.
So Steve, that's 6 of our streams of income, 2 of your own. That's 8. Our affiliate program is 9. Eventually you get up into the pools. That's 10 streams of income. Building one team, get paid 10 times.
That's right.
Yeah.
And each one of these companies has multiple streams. A lot of them have multiple streams of income as well. So
yes,
I mean, if you want to get really wild and crazy, you can swoop up, probably at least 20 to 30 streams of income.
Yep.
From just this system. So really powerful. You guys, what you see on screen is our new funnel. This is our new magnetic, the entry funnel into the summer of fun, the summer of magnetic marketing and Team Sparky AI. And this is our first funnel, and we're so darn excited about this magnetic marketing funnel. It's our sticker, back window sticker, flyer, back window sticker funnel. And we're really excited about it. It's, everybody drives, everybody's out on the road, and everybody is going to see this sticker. And those of you who haven't seen it, this is the sticker that we're posting on the back window of cars. It's a really high quality. It's 8 inches high by 40 inches wide on 3M weatherproof outside vinyl sticker that you put on the outside of the window. It's perforated so you can see out, but when people look in, they see the graphic. Really high-end stuff. And that's the sticker. This is the concept. So it's really cool. I could sit here and go through this funnel and talk about it for, 20, 30 minutes. But instead of doing that, let's hear what Sparky has to say.
I love this music. Seems to be working fine, Steve.
Can you hear it?
Yes.
Okay, I can't hear it for some reason. As long as you can hear it. All right.
Hey there, road warriors and tech enthusiasts. Sparky AI here, your friendly, high-tech personal assistant with a game-changing, money-making idea that's going to blow your mind and maybe even pay for your car loan. Buckle up, because this ride is about to get exciting. Picture this, an eye-catching sticker on the back window of your car. It's not just a sticker, it's a money magnet. Every time someone scans it is an opportunity for you to earn commissions, and they get a free sticker to join in the fun. That's right, they slap the sticker on their car and boom, they start earning too. Now imagine this happening not just in your neighborhood, but across the entire country. Thousands, heck, hundreds of thousands of cars with stickers, all driving commissions straight into your bank account. Cha-ching! Here's where it gets turbocharged. You can easily make $500 or more per month just from this one offer. But wait, there's more. We're talking about 8 streams of income. Yes, 8 or even more different companies paying you as an affiliate for every person in your downline driving around with stickers. And in some cases, those commissions go down infinite levels. That's serious passive income, my friend. And here's the kicker. We're sending you your first sticker for free. That's right, absolutely no cost, no strings attached. All we need is your address to send your commissions. And guess what? Yours truly, Sparky AI, will do all the heavy lifting for you. I'll follow up with every person who scans your QR code, sending them texts, emails, phone calls, and even retargeting them on social media. I'm like your personal sales ninja, working 24/7 while you just sit back and watch the magic happen. It's as simple as clicking the button below. Our team will set up your account, mail your sticker, and within a week, you'll have it in hand. Stick it on your car, snap a pic, upload it to your dashboard, and voila, you're in business. Track your leads, monitor your commissions, and unlock several income streams. So if you're ready to turn your car into a money-making machine, pay off your car loan, and help others do the same, it's time to hit that button below. Let's get you rolling into a future of financial freedom, all powered by Sparky AI. Don't wait, this offer won't last forever. There is no charge for the sticker and no further obligation, but you must act now and click the button below, and let's hit the road to success together. This is Sparky AI signing off. See you on the highway to prosperity.
Okay, so that's the funnel, or that's the funnel video. And I think it does a great job of really, enticing somebody that clicks on the sticker. It really gives them the first part that they need to know. We had a lot more information here on this funnel page. This is where it gets really cool. This is a really inside. I'm about to give you guys some really inside info just for being here. This is really a privilege for you being here on this Zoom or watching this video. Some of this stuff might have already changed because we're upgrading some of these graphics. We're still working through a couple of the processes of the entire funnel. So if it's a little bit different than what you see on this video, just know that we're in right now. Our developers are working on making some changes that Ken and I have been directing them to do, and that we're continuing to do. So it's just going to be another day or two before this funnel goes completely live, because there's so many moving parts. It's a very intricate funnel. We want to make sure we get it just right. Okay, here it is, you guys. Okay, so you go through this. See, can I can I see this on full screen? Let's just do that. Let's just blow it up a little bit. Okay, so here you go. So this is the page we were just on. When you click get started, it's going to take you to a screen that asks you for your name, your information, what type of vehicle you want to place a sticker on, and what is the year of that vehicle. We're really trying to get them to engage and to really put it in their mind that, hey, this goes on a vehicle. We want them to feel like, there's some, we're not just giving it away to anybody. And you're going to see that we're not just giving these stickers out to anybody. So this is really a qualification. They hit submit. Okay, they're going to be taken to a page that says you're approved. Buckle up. Your journey towards multiple income streams starts now. Right, creating a sense of urgency for them and really getting them to engage with the idea of this goes on their vehicle. Okay, so congratulations, you're improved. Go to onboarding. So this page actually is going to look more like, let me just show you real quick. It actually looks like this page here. So it's going to have a little bit more information. Next step, order your sticker. Click here, go to a live one-on-one onboarding. Congratulations, you've been approved, right? So that's that. Okay, so when they go to the next page, it's going to prompt them. They're going to go to an onboarding course, first of all. They're going to go live to an onboarding, just like they go to onboarding now. Now, the tech is going to be on the line with them, and they're going to say, okay, this is your next step. Let's create your, they're going to give them this link. There's a separate link to get to this page, and they're going to send them this link in their Zoom chat, or by text. However, they're going to send them this link. They're going to get to this page. This is where they're going to create their username and password. As soon as they create their username and password, they're going to say finish setup, and it's going to ask them for their address. Again, we're launching this in 4 different countries for the stickers that we're sending out. As a matter of fact, this can be marketed anywhere globally, in any of our global members that aren't in either United States, Canada, Australia, or UK. You can still market this and take advantage of this globally through social media and whatnot. And every one of you guys' teams that's in one of those 4 countries can order these stickers and be driving around with them. So we're not limiting it to just those 4 countries, but in order for us to mail it out to these countries, we have 4 countries that we're launching in. And you can get, they'll come in the mail within like 4 or 5 days. So it's really slick, really cool. Okay, so you fill out your information, you say update profile. It says your profile has now been updated. It says, and this is we're gonna have like a video here that's really going to explain on this next part where it says profile has been updated. Thank you. Please return once you've received your sticker. So what they're going to do is once they receive their sticker in the mail, they'll go back to the site to log in. And when they log in, it's going to take them to the next step. But first of all, I want to show you a little inside scoop. So when our call center folks get on a call with somebody, this is the form that pops up for them. You can see there's quite a bit of stuff that we want them to do with each one of these members. Now, the ones that are, we have it where they're going to go through all of their about me section, set up their companies. All of this stuff on top isn't even going to be available to the end user until they get qualified and they've uploaded their sticker. So I just wanted to show you this. This is all the other stuff that's here that they'll be going through in the part 2 of onboarding. There's got to be 2 parts to their onboarding before they can actually have access to the full-blown site. And we do that for a reason. But what they're going to have to do is upload. So this is during that first appointment, the call center person is going to say, okay, they're qualified to receive a sticker. First of all, they're going to qualify them. Second of all, they're going to help them create their QR code. They're going to create their account in our pro shop. They're going to help them order the sticker, and then we're going to pay for that sticker for them. So that's the first thing. And then they're going to say, okay, they've qualified to receive that sticker. The second thing they're going to need to do before the rest of this is they're going to have to qualify that they took a picture of that QR code and they uploaded it, and they're going to issue them a credit. They're going to do the QR code. And then the next thing that the user is going to see in their funnel is, okay, now upload. So when they log in, no matter when they log back into their site, they're not going to be taken to their normal dashboard. They're going to be taken to this page. This page is telling them, we need you to verify that you've taken a picture of your car with the sticker on it. So either upload a picture of it, or even better, take it one step further, go post it on your social media and upload a link to that social media post. And then we're going to give you an extra $200 restaurant card for doing that. So we want them to start marketing this right away with their QR code on their social media, get in the habit of doing that, and upload a picture so we can verify that these folks, we're holding the value. We're creating urgency. We're creating a lot of value on, you need to put that sticker on your car. before we're going to give you the rest of the information, before we're going to show you how to get paid. I mean, we haven't even told them anything except for they're going to get paid for putting a sticker on their window. We've created a lot of excitement, but we want them to get that sticker on their window. We don't want them just to get the sticker and put it in their closet. Let's get that, create that
Yeah,
urgency.
we're securing the relationship. So, okay, they come in, meet with our concierge. They facilitate the creation of the QR code and get that sticker ordered, and then that part's done. We're going to send out a confirmation card, so they'll get some follow up in the email, but we're not going to give them the rest of the story. They need to put that sticker on their back window, come back, and do part two. And the first thing, like Steve says, they're going to upload their that they're going to prove to us that the sticker's on their window. Okay. And there's two ways that Steve explained, but we're not even going to let them watch the 12-minute video until they prove to us that there's stickers on the window. Otherwise, they're just kind of level one sticker person. Okay. And a level one sticker person has certain benefits, but if they want to progress and really get into multiple streams of income, they have to finish this part here, right, Steve?
That's right. Yeah. And, we did that for a reason because, we really want to create urgency and get that. We want these stickers on the windows. let's just be honest. We're paying $40 to get these out to these people. And, you guys are, a lot of you are going to be opting in and want to pay that $40 out of your commission to get those sticker and use your credits and buy more credits. And, this is a huge, I mean, somebody's going to be driving around with this sticker for possibly years to come. And wait till we show you how we're going to do some real creative financing for that. So with some really fun, some really cool stuff to make them want to keep that sticker on their window forever. But yeah, so okay, so they upload a picture of their of it, and it immediately gets verified. And when they click on this, go to onboarding. Okay, so it's going to explain to them that now they need to go to onboarding, so the call center rep can verify that that picture is real, that link is real, and then they're going to give them access on that second onboarding course. That's where they're going to go over everything. But before we do that, we don't want to overwhelm our call center folks where they got to start from square one and explain and go through the entire company overview. We're going to do that with our 12-minute video. So this video is being revamped right now to really talk about, we're going to have two versions of it. One that's on the front end on your guys' sales page link, and then one of it that's going to be here on this page. It's really going to talk to these folks one-on-one about joining this sticker program and getting all in, and the benefits and the values of it, of getting all in. So then they're going to watch this video. Now, to go to the next step, this go to the next step link won't even pop up until they watch this video. They have to watch this video. We're making it very clear to them that they need to watch it from start to finish. Once they watch the video all the way to the end, we're even going to take off the ability for them to fast forward or anything. They're just going to have to watch the whole video. We may even offer some quiz questions for them to answer the quick quiz questions before they go to onboarding. We just want to, we want the onboarding folks to go over as much of this information as possible. We want them to help them set up their About Me page, connect any companies or affiliate programs or offers that they're offering now. We want them to connect to our Facebook group. We want them to really, really get involved in these streams of income. We want their onboarding specialists to be able to spend time doing that with them. We want them to get their site into optimized and integrated. We want them to, understand our Zooms and how to plug in. We want them to get upgraded. We want to really be able to spend the time with them and show them the value of getting upgraded to Elite, getting them upgraded to Pro. So that's what we want our call center spending time with. That's what you want our call center people spending time with these folks, is really getting them upgraded and showing them the ad packs and showing them how powerful our ad packs are. And wait till we talk to you guys a little bit more about that. These ad packs, you guys, are fire. we're about to see an explosion in these ad packs, and this thing is going to get really, really fast. I mean, there's a lot of things growing together, combined forces that is going to make this thing take off.
You know, Steve, one of the things I'm excited about with that first step, once we know that we have that sticker on their window, some people have kept their stickers on the window for like 4 years. Okay, so once that gets accomplished, that's a lead portal that will be building your business week after week, month after month. So even if they don't come back and expand their level of participation, you know, become an affiliate, again, in the multiple streams of income, they'll be generating leads for you. They'll be coming in and building your business, even if they don't go to the next step. We'll have some that do that and come in and become an affiliate. And then they'll, yeah, and of course, if they have our memberships, then they have leads coming in. So we'll be building them a business. And you know, some unfortunately may not get in all the streams of income. Well, that's going to flow up to you. So here's what's kind of cool, Steve. No matter what level they're participating, because we know every funnel, the numbers go down a little bit more, right? So if anyone, but here's what I'm excited about. Level one, if we just get that sticker on their window, that's a portal that'll be building your business no matter what. Okay, because those leads come in. Now, at some point, we're going to let out the secret here, Steve.
We are.
Of the cash. Okay.
Yes.
So yeah,
But let me
I'll leave
finish
that
here.
to timing to you, partner.
Yeah, thank you. I want everybody on the edge of their seats.
Yeah.
All right.
This is great though. I just want to be clear. Right? They come through the funnel. They say, "This is great. I want a sticker." You get with them. You create the sticker. It's in the mail. Before it's in the mail, they're going to get a nice card from us reaffirming the benefits they're going to receive. They're going to be excited. They get that sticker on there. From the point they get that sticker on there and it's producing, that's going to be building your business. And so that's pretty cool.
So from this point, they watch the video and they click on go to the next step, and they're going to be taken to go to onboarding. Now, if they decide, hey, I don't want to do onboarding right now, they can schedule an appointment by, going over to the onboarding, and there's a button there to do that. But if they don't go through onboarding and they decide I'm going to try to log back into my site later, they're going to be taken right back to this step again. So it locks them down. They have to go through these steps. I mean, they already got their sticker on their window. They're gonna make the time to go through onboarding.
And if they don't, then all the benefits still flows to you.
That's right. So then they're going to go through another onboarding. That's when they're going to go through the whole deal. Once they click the QR code sticker approved, that's when they do this last check off. And then when this person logs back into their site, they're going to be taken to their normal dashboard. That's when they're going to have full access to the site, 100% access as a starter or whatever membership they've upgraded to at that point. They're going to have access to it. We're going to continue to pop up banners on their site when they log in, intriguing them to continue to go through the funnel process of why they need to get upgraded, why they need to be part of these multiple streams of income. We're going to continuously remind them of that until they, join everything we got. That's the name of the game. So that's really the funnel, you guys. We're really excited about it. It's a really clean QR code. It fits right into the color. All of these QR codes are going to be available to everybody right on your dashboard. Right here, as a matter of fact, in the promo dashboard area, everything's going to show up there. There's going to be all the new funnels we're going to be releasing this summer. This isn't the only funnel, you guys, we're going to be releasing within this magnetic marketing. All of that's going to be available right here in this white space. All the different QR codes are going to be available for you to make. It's really slick, you guys. It's really a big deal. We're super excited about it. And so, that's it. So let's just quickly talk about one more slide, Ken.
Okay, buddy. Okay.
It's coming.
Oh, by the way, I'm
One
going
more slide.
I'm going to plant the seed here, guys. When you see the two funnels, we're going to have the Sparky sticker funnel twice. One of them is going to be for you. The only time you use that is when that sticker is going on your car. Okay, then you'll have another exact duplicate of that funnel that's for online marketing. You can use that for everything else. I'm just telling you guys now, we only want you to use the one for your car because we want to know what these stickers are producing. And if we don't separate it from the beginning, we'll never have that data. So I'm planting the seed now, guys. When we roll this out, we're going to try to make it where you can't mess it up. But I just want everyone to be aware. Make sure when you're that you don't do any online marketing with the link and QR code that's meant for your vehicles. Now, if you have 3 vehicles, then go ahead and use that sticker on all 3 vehicles. That's fine. But we only want you to use the sticker for the vehicle, just on the vehicles, and then use the other funnel for all of your other marketing. So just be aware of that as you engage with this.
That's right. Hey, and you guys want to know another really cool thing that we're doing? So we do have a full-blown pro shop where you guys can go and order. Let's say you have more vehicles, or let's say you're an existing member, you're not coming through the funnel and you want to go order a sticker. We're not going to charge you if you're the sponsor for somebody that's already an existing member to go order a sticker. They can go onto our pro shop and just put their credit card in and buy a sticker. It's, it's $40 complete and sent to them within a couple days. So, but we are going to require them still to go through onboarding, so we make sure we get the right QR code uploaded to the pro shop. They understand they got to buy a separate little 5x5 sticker with the QR code that's flat, that's solid, that goes onto that perforated sticker. So there's some things that we want to make sure that they do right, so they're not wasting their money. But it just is another way to get them to go to the pro shop. And another way to get them on onboarding. Every time we can get them in front of an onboarding specialist, we're winning. Everybody's winning. We get some one-on-one time with them. So that's really cool. And I know you guys are asking some questions about yard signs and everything else and handout cards. And yes, it's all there. It's all coming, you guys. This is the summer of magnetic marketing. So I know Ken's really excited about the next one coming, but we'll talk about that in a second. As a matter of fact, Ken, I was just talking to our partner earlier today, and he's just dying to get back on the phone, back on the phone with us to get that going. So the
Nice.
postcards. Yeah. So
Sweet. Nice.
all right, you guys. So here's the way the system works. How it works when someone orders a free sticker. Now, these credits, the credits that come in your memberships, elites get 4 credits per month. Pros get 2 credits per month. A plus is going to get 2 credits, and a starter member is going to get a one-time credit. Okay. These credits are not for you to go order your own stickers. You cannot use these credits in our pro shop. Our pro shop is a cash company. It's a third-party company, Vistaprint, enterprise level Vistaprint. We get below wholesale pricing and we pass that pricings on to you. We don't mark them up. The idea is that we're supposed to mark them up so then we can earn money by utilizing this pro shop. But we just pass those charges, we pass it on to you guys. It's below wholesale pricing, and you can order whatever you want. You can order as many stickers as you want and pay the price, and it's like it's under $40 or whatever. All of a lot of the magnetic products that we're coming out with are going to be right around $40. So it's 1 credit equals $40. These credits are for when somebody here. Let me
And by the way, those of you that are earning Sparky dollars will be able to use the Sparky dollars to go in and order. If you want a sign for your, for your door, you can use your Sparky dollars to order those other products.
Right. All you got to do is go through onboarding. Onboarding specialists have the ability to issue credits onto the pro shop from credits that Ken and I are putting on the pro shop that we loading them up with. So each credit is $40. Okay. You can use those, those credits are used to order stickers and signs and cards and rack cards if coming through the funnel. When a lead requests a free product and is verified by our call center, that's when 1 credit is debited from your account. So if somebody drives by your car and clicks on the QR code, goes through the funnel, and then is in and orders a sticker, gets on onboarding, and is verified by the onboarding specialist that there's a real person, they have a real address, and they order the sticker, that's when you'll be debited 1 credit. That's how the credits work. Okay. If you're out of credits, you may optionally join our magnetic marketing commission deduction program. That means that we're going to pay for the product and we'll deduct your current or future commissions per sticker that we send out, verified sticker that we send out on your behalf. We'll debit your commissions or future commissions. That's how much we believe in this, is we're willing to debit your future commissions. We're not saying you got to put up a credit card and pay for it yourself. We're still saying we'll sponsor it, but against your commissions. Okay. Now this is an opt-in to deduction program. So if you're running around with a sticker on your car and you're like, hey, I don't want, I'll do the credits, but I don't want to debit. I don't want my commissions debited for these stickers. I'm an elite member already. I get 4 credits a month. I'll just stick with those 4 credits per month. And, but I don't want my commissions debited. That's okay. You don't have to opt in. Credits are replenished monthly for Pro and Elite, just like I'm talking about. And all of our ad packs, will go over all the numbers, but all the ad packs that you purchase and that you already did purchase come with credits as well. Okay, so let's say that you're not opted in. You said, no, I don't want to use that program. I don't want to have my commissions debited. And you're out of credits. What's going to happen? Those leads scanning your QR code are going to enter a rotator, and that's going to benefit members who own a platinum package or higher and have available credits. If we run out of every single platinum or above that's out of credits, then it's going to go to that have a platinum and that are opted into the commission program, that are willing to pay for those stickers to go out. Now, additionally, you can, one other thing that I don't have on these slides is we've got in our store, you can purchase credits. So you can purchase credits for $40, and that will, if you run out of credits, you can just go purchase as many as you want, stay opted out, but buy some more credits. And that way, every time someone clicks on your QR code, you're going to get that sale. So once new credits are available, if you're out of credits and you're not if you're not opted in, as soon as new credits become available, then it will come. Then it will start. Then when somebody clicks on your QR code, it's going to go to you. You're going to get that lead, and once it's verified, then we're going to deduct that credit. That's how the credit system works. This is really cool, you guys. This is the big sticker program update that we came up with. Ken was really the facilitator of this. We were having a mastermind, and we came up with this update. Thank you, Ken, for really pushing this. Once I saw what you were talking about, I was like all about it. I was all over this. So, great news. If you run out of sticker credits and you're not opted into our commission deduction program, your clicks are seamlessly going to be moved over to the platinum and above rotator, helping to keep the momentum going. We want everybody that clicks on that QR code to go somewhere to be able to get that free sticker. That's what we're advertising for them. We don't want that to halt. But we've added really something special for you guys. For every 4 sales that's generated from that sticker that's going to that platinum or above rotator, we're going to pay you $40 in cash. Now you can use that $40 in cash. So if you're out of credits and you're not in the you're not opted in, then every 4 of those that you pass up, you're going to get $40 in cash. With that $40 in cash, you can go use that to buy another credit in the sticker, a credit in our store for so then the next person that clicks on it, or you can wait until you get your credits updated and then just stack those $40 in cash. So this is like, you know, a difference between having renting your back window and owning your back window. So this is really, go ahead, Ken. I'm going to let you, this is your baby. So
Yeah, so the thinking, guys, is well, if somebody does step one and they get the sticker on their window, but they don't come back and become an affiliate and get their MSI, and if they don't have credits and that's just feeding the platinums, well, what are they going to get out of it, right? So it's it's like the way it was without this tweak is we had the people that are getting the now money because they're an affiliate, the people that are getting the now money and the wow money because they're in the multiple streams of income and they're affiliate. But without this tweak, then the brand new person that doesn't go any further, they get one sticker credit, right? But that's just one. I'm like, well, how are we? They need to get paid somehow. So we decided to say, well, hey, you know, that's going to light their fire, right? So let's say if there's enough traffic that there was a recruit a month, well, they're looking at, you know, at least $40 a month. Now, when they get that $40, we're going to let them know the options. Just say, hey, you know, if you just want to use that $40 and put, you know, use that for gas in your tank or whatever you want to use that $40, you could do that. But we're really going to paint the picture to say, okay, if you use that $40 to buy a credit, now you're going to start leveraging yourself to be able to tap into the global revenue share of what we're doing here. So, by the way, our previous, you know, when we had hundreds of these back window advertising stickers out there, our average was we converted 80% would go into the ownership position, but still you have 20% that are more of a renter. So, you know, they're they're not wrapping their mind around the next step and then being an affiliate and being in multiple streams of income. They just understand, okay, put a sticker on, I get paid. Right. So that's the renter's mentality. So we have that covered now with this little tweak, guys. So these new people that are coming in, if they're getting passed up and four of them passed up, cha-ching, we're going to add $40 to their wallet. And that's real money. They could spend that money. And so that's not just for the new person, but anybody anywhere along the line, if you're giving up some of your cells, if you gave up 4 cells into the platinum rotator, we're going to add $40 to your wallet. So
that's right. And I mean, guess what else this does, you guys? I mean, we're going to make it like crystal clear to these folks that, you know, instead of passing anything up, go get yourself upgraded to elite, join all the streams of income, and go buy a platinum today. And now be not only or, you know, a window owner, but be a business owner.
yeah, and you know, Don says this all the time, and I didn't look to see if he's here, but he says when anybody sees money or, you know, people that show up on their team or money or both, that fires them up, right? So we get that sticker on that back window. We're literally saying, here's the $40. You can do whatever you want with it. But here's what we recommend you do with it.
That's right. We're gonna have a little video there for him to watch.
Yes.
So
So they'd be far better off. Now, here's the thing, Steve, is all they have to do is opt into the sticker program, and they'll get every single one of those, right? I mean, if there are, it'll be debited out of their commissions, right? So anyone that doesn't have credits, as long as they've opted in, then we're going to send a sticker out with them attached to it rather than somebody else attached to it.
and I mean, we know how. What's the number one way to get people excited? Send them some money.
Right. That's right.
And I mean, we're going to make it very, very clear to them that, hey, I mean, you could be making this $40 over and over and over and over again. And chances are, if you know, if you parking your car in a good area and you got a lot of visibility, you can easily make $500 a month just from that activity. But wouldn't you like to make, you know, $3,000 by going joining 5 of our streams of income? Or 3,500 by joining all the streams of income? Now you're in 7 streams of income. So And then
Yeah.
wouldn't you like to be part of that platinum rotator and now have thousands of cars out there that ran out of credits serving you? Hello.
Yeah, we give them that taste of money and then they're like, oh, I could spend it, but yeah, I'd rather make the wow money than just focusing just on the now money.
That's right. So that's pretty exciting. I think it's brilliant. It's a sheer streak of genius to roll this edition out. And you nailed it, Ken. Kudos, my brother.
Thanks, buddy. Well, it was all the fruit of our mastermind. We had a great mastermind today, guys, with our programmers to see how
Yeah,
we most really optimize the whole flow of this thing.
that's right. Yeah, I mean we're rolling this one out first class. So this is going to be a big deal. So just stick it. Just stick it, you guys. This is a view of one of the social media posts that we're going to be making available to you guys. We've got a whole slew of them going out on every time somebody just clicks a QR code. This is the other big thing, you guys. If you own any ad pack from from the $300 bronze pack up, you're going to be part of the rotator on social media paid ads every single time somebody just clicks on a QR code. Let's say they click on a QR code, okay? And they don't enter their information. They're going to be retargeted. That retargeting is going to be wide open to everybody that owns an ad pack. When they click on that, when they enter their information, they click on that ad, they go through the funnel, it's going to go through the regular rotator and they're going to be assigned to whoever's on that rotator. Now, if they're being so every single QR click is going to be advertised to on Facebook, on Instagram, on Bing, on over 2,000 websites through Taboola, through TikTok, through Google, through YouTube, and more. We're adding on a lot more mobile networks and stuff like that as we go. You guys have all heard from Ron. I mean, this thing is huge. I mean, we're crushing paid advertising. Now we're just adding this in. So not only are every QR code click going to be advertised, so that's how everybody in an ad pack is going to be served, but you can also now utilize these posts in our challenge. We'll have a challenge just for our magnetic marketing that now you can add these to your social media posting. You can advertise this stuff as well. Whatever you want to do with your QR code with your link on it to get people to come to your site to put stickers on cars for you. So that's really exciting. This is just an idea of one of those. This is another idea of another social media post that we can put. And guess what, you guys? You asked for it and you got it. Part of this rollout is if somebody can't put a sticker on their car, this is not a huge magnet. It's 11 by 7, 11.7 by 8.5. So it's not huge, but it's big enough to put on two magnets, really high quality, long term. I've had these magnets on some of my as you guys all know, I own a luxury detail company and we offer mobile service across my island. And all my techs run around with magnets on the side of their cars. These magnet, and we're in tropical sun. The sun is closer to us here in Hawaii than most parts of the country because we're closer to the equator. And these magnets last for years. This is the same. I order my magnets from Vistaprint and they last forever. They last for at least 2 or 3 years. So, yes, we're going to be sending out two magnets. This is the magnet right here. This is the design. If somebody can't put a sticker on their car, they don't have the right size window, they live in an area where there's HOAs, or they have to drive their car to a business that doesn't allow them to have stickers. Maybe they drive Uber. Whatever the case is, we can then send them out two magnets or the back window sticker.
And that being said, guys, we really want to encourage people to go with the sticker part because
Right.
that's the part, no pun intended, that makes it sticky, right? So
Yeah.
it'd be really easy for them to take the sign off because they're going to an event or this or whatever, and they just don't get around to putting it back on, right? So Don, he would recommend doing both. So, you know, get the signs too, and especially since you can use your Sparky credits to get these tools, And we're going to have ways that people outside the call center can earn Sparky credits as well. But yeah, I'm glad that it's here, but guys, the vision of this is you get three, say you get 100 stickers out there on your team. Well, everybody responding to those stickers, what do they want? They're going to put a sticker on there. So it goes from 100 to 300 people on your team. What do they want to do? They want to put a sticker on there. So now you have 900 people on your team, right? This is so powerful, guys. It's the doubling penny that will duplicate and duplicate and duplicate. And what makes it so powerful is it's a lock-in strategy. It's not really the sign, the magnets on the car. It's a workaround, but optimally, we put the sticker on the window, then it's a lock-in that will continue to duplicate and duplicate and duplicate. So I don't recommend promoting that, certainly not in place of, but yeah, I agree with you, Steve. We saw a lot of comments where people are like, well, I can't because my window's too small, or I can't because my HOA. So obviously this is better than nothing, but we definitely want to keep the focus on the stickers if we can.
Hey, Kevin, I'm gonna answer your question here real quick because I really want everybody to understand this, and I specifically want you to understand this, Kevin. The question is, how come why aren't you getting credit for every single sale? The fact is that you can get credit for every single sale. All you have to do is opt in to the commission program. So that to debit your commission. As long as you're willing to pay $40 out of your commissions or future commissions to everybody that we send that sticker out to, you get every single sale. If you opt in, you get every single sale. Once you run out of credits, then you get every single sale. Now, if you own an ad pack, whatever ad pack, the highest ad pack that you're at, you're going to get credits. I'm going to show you what kind of credits you get. If you're an elite, you get 4 credits every single month that you're not going to have to be debited your commission. But once you're out of credits, as long as you're opted in, you get every single sale. Now, if you're not opted in, if you're not willing to put that $40 out for that credit, for that sticker, then we're going to serve the platinums and above for that.
Yeah,
But
and so
every
and some
4 of those sales that you pass up, you're going to get $40 cash. So you're still getting credit. Now, it's the most fairest possible way we could do it, and I hope that helps clear it up.
yeah, and some people will say, well, hey, I'm not the elite. If I got to recruit a week, that's that'd be 4 credits. If you used up those credits, then you might lose 1 or 2, at the end of the month. But then what'll happen next month, your credits are going to replenish, and you'll have another 4. So it's not like someone's going to. What we want to avoid, and that's why we made this adjustment with the $40 up front. We don't want someone to have a sticker on there and not win, right? But some people have more of a renter's vision. So if they just want to put a sticker on there and just get the cash and let the recruits go to somebody else, then that's okay. The other thing is, Steve, you mentioned we'll probably have some ways that they can do an activity and earn a credit, right? They can go ahead and be able to earn a credit as well, correct, Steve?
Yeah, we're gonna have some real creative activities for you guys to be able to earn credits. So including, doing some of our challenges, our social media challenges, um, doing certain activities. You can earn credits by joining the call center. You can turn Sparky dollars into credits. There's a lot of different activities that we're going to give people to do to earn. We want you to get credit. We want you to get every single sale, but we also want this to be able to work and not bottleneck. So, if you're out of credits, you're not willing to earn any credits, and you're not willing to opt in, then those sales got to go somewhere. Somebody's got to pay for those stickers. Now, Ken and I can, we're willing to front that money out there, but we also want you to take, this is a, huge somebody that you're sending one of these stickers out, and you guys can see that I'm really passionate about this because it's a fact. Somebody that goes through the steps to put a sticker on their window is a serious team member.
Hey, Steve,
I
I'd like to
mean,
bring Don in on that subject. I see Don is here.
oh,
Don
cool.
Brayton.
Can I just show you guys? Can I just show one thing real quick?
Yeah, you bet.
Okay. So we're working on this. So we're going to work on the verbiage a little bit, you guys. But this is basically how it's going to look in your back office, in your promo dashboard. To opt in, you're going to have to opt out. You'll have the option to opt out or opt in at any time. It's going to show you how many sales have passed by you. This verbiage is going to be a little bit better. Our programmers, kind of took a verbatim from us, but we're adding in, some more positive verbiage here that saying, hey, if you want to capitalize on more sales, then go ahead and get yourself opted in. And it's also going to show how many credits you have left right here. And it's going to show how many are going. And every time this hits 4, guess what? That's $40 that's going to be put into your bank. $40 cash that's going into your bank. So this is the opt-in and opt-out. This is going to be available right on your promo dashboard, right where your funnels are going to be. So we're making it very relevant and very clear for everybody. So I just wanted to show you guys that real quick.
Usually if someone misses out on one or two, it gets their attention. And they'll go, I think I'm going to opt in.
That's right. Yeah. And let's go ahead and go to Don, and we'll get on this here in a second. But I'm going to go ahead and stop my share. Let's hear from Don.
Yeah, because with our other back window advertising model, Don had people lined up that were willing to pay $50 a month to have a sticker on somebody else's window. So there's extreme value here, guys. And to be able to just pay a one-time $40 to make sure that the sticker on that back window is building your business is a no-brainer as far as I'm concerned. But we do want to make it, voluntary. But Don, can you speak to the value of that or anything you'd like to share on this subject?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
We
we can hear
can,
you
Don.
now. Yeah,
Yep.
I actually put the slide up on the screen. This is exciting, Don.
Yeah, let me just try to think a little bit outside the box and emphasize something here. I have my car wrapped. I've had it wrapped with all kinds of advertising, like Steve says. A business, if you're going to spend and have a mobile banner, if you've ever priced out billboards to be able to do advertising, I've had billboards shared with other people on the freeways, etc. I've told you about a sticker that generated at least 3 different $1 million sales by having stickers out on there. So this is critical. The I've had people, you have these ones that say, oh, I can't do that. My spouse won't let me put something on my car, or all those sort of things. I would figure out a way to do it. And if you can't do it yourself, then as I've said before, proxy is go find somebody and pay them to do it. I have people who are right now in the coppers in a queue that will fund people. We call it rent their back window anywhere in the country for $50 a month, and then pay them amount of money for every lead that comes off of that with no money out of their pocket, etc. We buy their URL, we buy their sticker, and the price that Steve and Ken are giving you, if you were to go out and buy a sticker for your back window, perforated, what we call the full high level, high tech, graphic oriented decal, and have the graphics set up to do that and everything, it would cost you a heck of a lot more than $40. I can guarantee you that. Because most of the decal places won't touch it without you dropping at least $100. They just don't. When you add the materials and everything else, and then they have shipping, and you have some graphic design fees and all those sort of things, so you're getting a lot of benefits. I have people who say, I'd love to do the shirt, but I'm overweight and I just can't wear a shirt and everything. So I tell them, okay, pay for the shirt, I'll create your website, and I'll wear your shirt. So I have t-shirts of 5 6, 7 different members, and I rotate my shirts as I go outside, etc., rotating for them. So there's ways to do stuff. If you can't wear a t-shirt, pay somebody to wear a t-shirt. The thing that's critical, yeah, I'm
Sorry, that's great, Don. I love it.
I mean, I hate you. You heard me say this before. Find a way or make a way. If you can't wear a t-shirt, if you don't want to wear a t-shirt, then you can pay somebody to wear a t-shirt. I have cards and I have domains now tied to all my grandkids. They pass out cards on cars, and I know who has done it. And I reward them accordingly because when I get a lead from their card, they're going to reap a reward and a benefit, even though they're not in a business, etc. So I have my grandkids literally who are in a rural area where they call it off the grid. They're in a place where there's nobody, but every time they go into a city, every time they go into Flagstaff, or if they go into St. John's, Arizona, etc., they have cards and they're putting cards on cars for them. And I know it came from Boulder, it came from Jonas, it came from Lee, etc. I know where the thing came from. So think outside the box and take advantage of this advertising marketing because it's tied to you. You know who did it. You know where the activity came. You can reward it and you can grow that accordingly. So there's so much benefit of this. And the thing that Ken's making a point of, the real value is when you put it on your back window. It's a one-time activity that people can't keep changing their mind on. It's a one-time activity that will continue to pay you for and deliver. My decals, I will just say, on my first Jeep that I had that Jeep, leased it out for 3 years. The decals were on there. I had to take the decal off when I turned the Jeep back in. So for 3 years, it stayed on. My new Jeep, I bought. So it's now not a lease. And I've had it for almost another, and it's wrapped with decals on the windows, decals on the doors, decals on the hood, decals on the back window. As Ken said, I also have magnetic signs that have different messages that go on door left and door right that are different, etc. So I know what is happening. If you want to test one of Steve's new funnels, one of your own funnels, whatever, all you do is change your message, change your sizzle, and you now know where that's coming from. If you've not done advertising, you want to know what your click-through rate is, what your activity is for those scenarios. You'll literally see what team members are doing what they need to do because you'll see the activities that come from our system that's linked to your domain, your PHG membership. It's going to your credit. So having 1,000 cars driving around is like having 1,000 running ads on TV and you just don't know. You don't know what people what problems people have or what people's needs are that a sign sitting in front of them at a stop sign or in a parking lot or in a restaurant, etc. I love the t-shirts. You the ones you had originally, Steve, I knew you were doing the design with Sparky were amazing graphics, but you have all of these things that are just awesome. The shirts are good, cool, etc. We learned, I think, Steve, we learned some hard ways because this isn't just brand new. Some of the shirts we had QR codes on the front of the shirt, which turned out to be kind of a challenge for the females because people were trying to take pictures of the front of their t-shirts instead of the back. But yeah,
Yeah.
how great is that?
So now,
Wear and earn. I get paid to wear this shirt. You can too. Whatever it is, wear and earn is amazing. It's different and enough. And we call it advertising for dollars. I hope we all understand that. It's $1 million action. The reason why I say it's $1 million action, because a little sticker, I want you to explain to this, on my registers and on my computer systems and on my monitors, was a 1 inch by 2.5 inch sticker, silver, with a blue logo of my company and the phone number. And I literally had people take pictures when they installed a system. When my programming installing crew installed a system, they had to take pictures of their installation that validated those stickers were in the restaurant or were in the business, and they got paid extra for that. Why? Because I knew it worked, because I've had at least, I don't know how many different businesses, but all kinds of, but 3 different times, 1.3 million, 1.7 million, $1.5 million in sales off of one sticker on one register that somebody saw and called the phone number, and I closed business from it. So this is real stuff, and you don't know who's going to be there. It's a sorting machine that exposes to people while they're sitting at a gas station. I can tell you every week I have people that say, "Hey, I want to get paid to have a sticker. Hey, does that work? Take a picture." I don't explain it to them. I tell them to take a picture and visit my website. So I don't park my car in the garage. I park my car in the driveway. Why? Because all four sides of my car are exposed with the stickers I have to people that drive by every day. And on a regular basis, 2 to 3 times a week, I have people literally knock on my door. My brother, who is my landlord, has to come and get me, and I have to walk up the stairs and go out and talk to them about how they can get a sticker for their car. So this is real stuff. We call it advertising for dollars, and you get the benefit of all of the things that Steve has learned, his graphics, his design, his relationship with Vistaprint. You have, he's made it so easy and simple that I just say hallelujah. And if anybody has a problem with it, then I just say stick it.
Just stick it. Hey, what did you hear about how we're doing $40 cash bonus, Don, for every time somebody, if they're out of credits and somebody clicks on the QR code, it's going to go to the platinums and above that
Yeah,
have
you probably don't
credits.
want to do that because it might create more activity, and that's the last thing we want.
Yeah. And now every 4 of those sales that they pass up, we're going to pay them $40 cash.
Yeah, and as I told you, people, I have people who were driving stickers around that were earning between, and here's the other thing: we say $500. I have people say, "Why are we saying $500? That's misrepresenting." No, it's not. You find one person who joins, who does what? Does an elite, who does one platinum ad pack is $1,350. Is that more than $500? If they get a solar system and you earn $1,400 for a solar system, is that more than $500? If they get an elite package with a bronze ad pack, is that more than $500? Yeah. And then when you start paying somebody $5 or $10 for every person that gets involved, guess what? 5 streams of income on an average. Savings Highway is fast start $20. Live Good fast start $25. You do that 2 or 3 times a month. Is that more than and you get that happening every month over a 12-month period of time? Is 100, 200, $300 times 12? Is that more than $500? This is not misrepresenting. This is giving people an opportunity, and you now know what's involved, because when they respond to you, they are letting you know that they have an issue. They would like to figure out a way to make money, and they believe they can put a sticker on their car and let it sit there and do what we call the duct tape marketing. Duct tape marketing. where you don't have to say anything. All you do is drive or park and let the graphics do the work.
Hey, Don, and on these free stickers that we send them, we give them 100% money back guarantee, correct?
Yeah, exactly. I
mean,
love that. Yeah, we're gonna give you 100% money back guarantee. It didn't cost you anything,
That's right.
so we're gonna give you that money exactly back.
yeah,
So,
they have nothing to lose. I mean,
and
they,
these stickers, I will tell you, it takes a little bit of work because, as I told you, I've done I've installed these 3 years. I had to take it off of my Jeep. It was 36 months. Literally, I had to go buy the heating unit and everything else to take all the stickers off, etc. So you don't typically have people go and start taking them off. You even if they weren't involved in the system anymore. That I had one person that owns their car, and you ran the same thing. He came and visited us here, Ken, didn't he?
yeah,
Didn't I
Tyson
see
had it
him
on his back
visit?
window for at least 2 years.
Yeah, didn't he come visit us here in Utah and he still had the sticker?
Yeah, and the phone number hadn't been active for 2 years,
Exactly.
but he left it on.
So yeah, this is an activity unlike the business cards and stuff like that, or a T-shirt that you have to go and put on and you have to wear, and the magnetic that you have to pull it out of your whatever off your shelf and go put it on the car. When you get it on a back window, it's going around wherever it is, and it's going to be a one-time activity that will continue to pay them and you, because when you get 1,000 people and they go and each one of them gets one person. I used to run the numbers on this. If you said, out of a 30-day window, driving around and doing your activity, would you expect at least two people? If you had 10 windows, if you expect at least two people to get engaged in being able to do what you did and what those people did. 10 people times 2 is 20. That means you grew from 10 people to 20. So you now have 30 stickers in a 30-day window of time. You do it again, you now have 60 plus 30. You now have 90 the next month. You do it again, you have 90, which is 180 plus 90 is 270. Do you get the idea of the duplication, the compounding, the geometric progression? Within a year's time, you'll have thousands of people driving around all over. If you're not in New York, if you're not in a solar state, if you're not in Texas, if you're not in California, you can be there tomorrow by getting somebody to stick it.
Hey, Don and Steve, think of these numbers, okay? So we're gonna have 1,000 pretty quick. So if those 1,000, they all order, they get one order off those 1,000 stickers. That's 40,000 we're putting out. When we hit 10,000 stickers out there, and we just get one order off, just one out of the whole month off each sign, we'll be investing $400,000 in stickers for the month.
I
Okay.
can't wait.
And
Now,
let me point out a couple of things with the scan QR code.
All right.
Because I've already done this, and I will just tell you, I've got a thing called pocketmover.com. I have another one called the sparkyway.net, etc. So my QR code is going to have that. Why? Because Steve is going to find more and more campaigns and videos that work. And if your QR code only has whatever the campaign is that's in back office of PHG, you're limited to that, and you will have to, but you can buy a new QR code for like $6 or $7. That's a new 5x5 that will create a new campaign. But if you own your own QR code domain, now no matter what, you can have different campaigns tied to different situations, and you can literally change it in seconds in your back office of Savings Highways domains. You control your domains. I'm sure, Ken, you'll know. You can say you have a few UR codes, right? URL.
Yeah, I think Steve and I have between 200 and 300 URLs.
Yeah.
We have a few.
At least.
So I invite you to own your campaign, own your scenario. That's why I know my grandkids are handing out cards and those that aren't, because I have a QR code tied to them. I know what's doing, and it's not their name, it is their card, and I know what the activity is, and they get rewarded accordingly. So imagine I have 19 grandkids. I only have right now, I have 4 in Florida and 4 in Arizona. And I know who are the doers. I know that Jonah outdoes everybody by about 5 to 1 compared to everybody else. He is and what does he want? He wants to be a network marketer, but age-wise, he can't do it. Well, he can now.
Right.
So he's network marketing by passing out magnetic marketing that he owns, and he gets rewarded for doing what's needed. So just think outside the box. If somebody says I can't do it because my spouse won't do it, well, then find somebody whose spouse will let them do it because they want to make money. I've been to funerals. People come up to me when I pulled into the driveway because I had a decal on my window. They wanted to know if that worked. I've been in restaurants where I pulled up in a 7-Eleven, just where Ken's office is up the street. I went to a gas station. Left and right of me, 2 cars pulled in. One was a Jeep. I owned a Jeep. And one of my decals says, "Get paid to drive a Jeep." Long story short, I had the Jeep guy say, "I want to get paid to drive my Jeep." And another one says, "I want to get paid to rent my back window." They were on the left and right of me, and they wanted me to explain it to them. I didn't explain it to them. I said, "Take a picture and go visit my website."
That's right.
You don't have to know anything about this. So
That's the beauty of it. I mean, let Sparky tell the story. Let our call
yeah,
center follow up and close the deal.
it's if anybody used to hand out cassettes from the Dead Doctors Don't Lie to any of those things, it's let the tools do the work. You
That's
don't
right.
have to do the work. You don't have to know, and you don't want to, because what's more duplicatable? A sticker on a window, or you doing an hour presentation to somebody over a Zoom?
Yeah, and the problem with those tools that you have to hand out, a lot of times they just sit in people's closet,
Yeah.
Exactly.
right?
That's right.
But this lock-in strategy, you get your team that get these stickers on the window, you're going to have quality leads coming in perpetuity, really. And especially with this campaign, that when they come, everyone that responds, what do they want to do? They want to put a sticker on their back window. So it's a compounding and compounding. Steve, can you imagine when we have 10,000 and we just put out 400,000 that month, which we kind of project to be in the next 120 days. So we'll be our team will be investing $400,000 in these stickers in the next few months.
I know. Yeah. No, it's gonna happen.
That you imagine then it goes to 20,000. So now that's $800,000 in these stickers that our team's investing worldwide. What's going to happen? The
This thing's
20,000.
gonna blow up. This is the summer of Sparky AI, you guys. This is the summer. Right now it's happening. Because what we're doing? One of the big things that we're doing is we're getting we're getting ready, you guys, for September. September is a huge month in network marketing. We're soliding up the foundation. We're going to get these ad packs just absolutely cranking. We're going to get this team growing. We're going to multiply our incomes across all the streams of income. We're going to be so strong, you guys, come September, that it's game on. Game on. We plan on spending millions of dollars in September on advertising and stickers and postcards and you name it, you guys. It is absolutely on. We're gearing up for a huge September that's going to push us into 2026 with our 5.0 release in such a such a state of mind that, everybody here, every single person here right now is going to have has the opportunity today to be earning a six-figure income in 2026.
Here's the other thing, Steve, that's because what you just said is so important. My simple message right now is you want to be able to make money from home, I'm going to help you start an advertising business. And you advertise for dollars. And guess what? Are we advertising for dollars? Does advertising help them make money? Yeah, and then we don't have to have them advertise for Legal Shield. We don't have to have them advertise for Lavelle. We don't have to have them advertise for Live Good. We don't have to have them advertise for Savings Highway or Reach Solar. We're doing an advertising campaign on back windows, on T-shirts that helps them launch their advertising business, and they create 4, 5, 6 streams of income. I'm going to help you start your advertising business, and guess what? It doesn't cost you anything because I got some credits for this sticker that can show you what to do, and then you can go help expand. And I used to show people, I'll rent your back window, but do you want to be a renter or do you want to be an owner?
That's
And
right. That's right.
starter program, do they get any stickers if they're joining us?
Yeah. If they come through the funnel and they want to get a free sticker, if they come through that sticker funnel, they're going to get a free sticker. If they see a QR, if they see a sticker on a car or
Yep.
a magnet on the side of a car that says get a free sticker for clicking this QR code, they click the QR code, go through the funnel, get on onboarding, order a sticker, they're going to get a free sticker.
Yep. So we started their advertising business for free with 100% money back guarantee.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, Don, thanks so much, partner. We got to move on this presentation,
Yeah,
but
great job, Don.
yeah, you
Yeah, by
really
the way,
knocked
we
it
have
out
a
there,
funnel
buddy.
called Advertising for Dollars that,
That's right.
and
Yeah, I
so
mean, these guys have done this before, and I mean, I've done it before. Don and Ken have done this before and had tremendous success. You guys, with nothing near the software and the programming and
oh,
the social media advertising and the partners that we've grown here, and without you guys here watching this video on this Zoom, and have
guys,
already had tremendous success
that
without
money save
Sparky.
I love that money saving survey, guys. When that gets going, it has the same compound effect because it's so easy for people to share a money saving survey, especially when we give out nice gifts. Survey. So we're gonna have all these great ways with the postcards and all these ways that you can share with your warm market. Hey, take this survey. It's going to sell all the benefits of Savings Highway, Reach Solar, Live Good, Got Backup, Legal Shield. Uh, by the way, I think we kind of spilled the beans on Company 6. Most of you already signed up in Company 6. Um, we've, by the way, if you've signed up, just please be patient because uh, with Company 6, they have a clock. Okay. So when you get going with Company 6, uh, there's ways that you can launch your business that position you for some really nice bonuses. So on purpose, guys, we told with Company 6, uh, just sign up. Make sure your links are there for your team. Don't do anything at this point. Then we'll launch it properly, and then we'll say, okay. But what I didn't want to see people doing is put in any resources until we can get them into Legal Shield, because that takes a little bit more, and Company 6 is free, but we hope to launch really properly to launch Company 6 with next Monday or in the near future.
Yeah, great
Okay.
point. All right, you guys, I'm going to share my screen. I just got 2 more slides to show you. I really want to bring in this point, and then we're going to talk about we're going to do some team interaction and do a little bit more question and answers, that kind of thing. So if you got a question, post it to one of us privately, and if we feel that it's good, we'll answer it here online here as soon as I get through with these next slides. So again, you guys, I mean, honestly, just stick it.
That's all you got to do, right?
Where the sun does shine. Don't stick it where the sun doesn't shine. It's not going to do any good there. Okay, so we got the magnets. You guys, this is where it gets really, really, really awesome. Okay. So one, every time somebody clicks on a QR code, if they don't fill in their information, that's going to serve every single advertising co-op package out there. Those paid ads, the retargeting, we're going to retarget and retarget and retarget. We've already got 1 million people in our retargeting list. We're growing that list every single day. Every time somebody clicks on a QR code, it's growing that list. We're going to be putting more money into retargeting than anything, especially now that we've got all these social media posts going out and all of these offline magnetic marketing tools being utilized. It's about a retargeting, and we're going to retarget them everywhere they go on social media. It's going to serve these advertising co-op packages. On top of that, we're given sticker credits. For a bronze, you get 4 additional sticker credits. Now, each one of these sticker credits are $40. That's what Ken and I are putting out. That's what the company is putting out for each one of these sticker credits. So, I mean, that's $160. Plus, we're going to still advertise and market and keep you in the rotator until you get your signups, until you get your team built that goes along with the bronze package. With the we're going to talk about the platinum package here because we all know all the other package information is available on your dashboard. You can go and see that. Let's just talk about the platinum. The platinum is what everybody should have their eyeballs on. Why? Because one, it comes with 20 sticker credits. What does that mean? That means you're going to have 20 signups coming onto your team, at least 20 signups coming onto your team that are going to have stickers on their car that are going to go all in. We're going to do our very best to make sure that every single one of those 20 members are all in. Chances are, if you've got a platinum, you're probably elite. So now you're going to be getting an additional 4 new signups every single month with your 4 credits. Because if you're platinum and above and you're an elite, now you're in this special rotator. You're never going to run out of people, whether you're driving around with the sticker or not. You're going to have thousands of people advertising for you because every time they click on one of their QR codes, if they're out of credits and not opted in, they're going to be serving you. These platinum packages and above, the platinum, ruby, and the diamond, you guys, these are absolutely going to go crazy. I mean, Ken's talking about putting out 20,000 stickers in the next 90 to 60 days that month, this summer. Right, Ken? I mean, by August, we're going to be sending out 20,000 stickers. And
Well, yeah, our target was 10,000 10,000 members in September is our target. So
right,
if we hit that target, we'd send out 10,000. We'd be spending out $40. That's 400,000 we would spend in
right. Yeah. So yeah, it's going to grow really, really fast, really,
Yeah.
really quick. That's for sure. And I mean, these ad packs are going to start filling up really quick with not only the stickers, but all of the social media advertising. Even once you get your 20 direct signups, it's not going to stop there until you get your 1,350 direct affiliates that are going to your paid affiliates that are in your downline. And that's going to qualify you. By the time that happens, you're going to be qualifying for the bonus pool. Everything else is going to kick in. The solar powered lead machine dialer is going to be kicking in soon. The concierge service, we're already just about ready to go with that. You guys, this platinum package is gold, and you can finance the platinum package. And if you get creative, you can go finance 3 platinum packages and bronze or something like that and go ruby. So, there's ways to get creative. There's 4 different companies that you can get financing from. that you guys are all pretty aware of. We just got LTD incorporated in Canada. So financing is going to be coming available in Canada, and we're not going to stop there. We're going to continue on to Australia. We're going to continue on to the UK. We're just working on our partnerships there to get ourselves incorporated in those countries, and because you got to be incorporated in each one of these companies for the financing companies to allow us to offer financing in those countries. Canada's on deck right now. We're getting vetted and we're getting approved to offer financing in Canada. So, I mean, it's financeable. You can get this platinum package for like $200 a month. Comes with 20 credits.
So Steve, for the platinums, keep in mind, guys, that's 20 stickers. So you're not going to have to worry about any credits until you have essentially 20 personals, right? And that's the target, is for platinum, to get them 20 personals. So plus, if you're in the elite, you're getting 4 every single month. So that's it's going to be a nice problem to have, Steve, if a platinum has to have any credit, any stickers charged to his commission, to his or her commissions. But yeah, that's tremendous right there.
Yeah, and anybody can buy any credits that they want anytime. So if you're a platinum and you're out of credits, just go buy some more credits. That you're gonna get served first. And yeah, so these, that really and we're doing that for a couple reasons, you guys. One, we want to reward everybody that's a platinum and above. We want to reward all of our ad pack members, but the platinum is where we want you to be. We feel like it's attainable, and we want people to buy platinums that are in your team. We want to make the platinum so darn attractive that somebody's going to order a free sticker. They're going to paste this thing on their car. They're going to get involved and they're going to go platinum. And you're going to earn a $1,350 commission. And you're going to have a platinum in your team that now is going to be driving 1,350 paid affiliates in your downline. And it won't stop there. We know that 10%, you guys, of every single member that engages is going to buy an ad pack, and most popular is the platinum. So we want you to earn $1,350 commission. We want the call center to earn their, what is it, $270?
Yep.
For a platinum. We want that call center rep to be so motivated to go sell that platinum for you, and for that platinum to have so much value that they earn $270. So they can go get their own platinum, and they're earning Sparky dollars and commissions and credits. So they continue to want to work for us, work for you. I mean, our call center has got such a heart of gold. We have call center concierges and consultants that want to work for nothing, just Sparky dollars. But I mean, they're not going to turn away a $1,300 or $270 commission. I'll tell you that, because we all need money. We all, that's what we're here for. I mean, we get a lot of camaraderie, and this is really like a family. And I love spending time with you guys, whether I'm making money or not. But let's face it. I mean, I'm not allergic to money, and I don't think you are either. So that's why we're putting so much value. And if somebody's passing up sales to this platinum and above group, every 4 sales are getting $40. That's a deal.
Steve, I think about, when you had the promo of like the dollar special around New Year's and so forth. It amazed me, the people that came in at this such a low price point, like with the sticker for free, but they came in at $1 and they end up buying a platinum package. It's amazing.
No, really, yeah. We were having people that wouldn't even join for any money, and then we offered them the dollar special to upgrade to plus, I think it was, for for 90 days, and then $25 a month. And then they put in the dollar, like, okay, I'll put in $1. And then they go and buy a platinum.
Yep.
Like the next day. It happened over and over and over and over again. Why? Because they engaged, they understood, and they're like, oh, I'm going platinum. They get on an onboarding call, they get on a couple Zooms, they watch some videos, and that's it. I'm doing a big, you guys, I'm doing a big ad pack promo video that's going to be in place here real soon. And, we're going to be crushing ad packs. and these ad packs are going to fulfill, and these ad packs are going to be something that the internet and the world is going to be talking about, because it's, you know, these companies are off. We know that companies, big banks, PayPal, Affirm, Afterpay, Klarna would not finance us, you guys, would not finance you for these ad packs if they didn't feel like it was a wise business decision. So Facebook and Instagram, they wouldn't let us advertise all this stuff if they didn't feel like this was a worthy thing. You know, we know it's a good deal, and it's a tax write-off. So there's going to be a point where the world will be aware of what a great opportunity this is. And we just want you to, we don't want you to have, we want you to kick out every excuse possible to not take full advantage of the position that you have now. So that's kind of what I got, Ken, on the presentation. I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and we can.
Right. Well, rather than talking any further about anything else, I'd love to get some of the team's input.
Yeah, I'm good. I mean, I think we've answered as much of the, you know, questions as I can. If you guys have any questions that you want answered, if you want to ask in the chat, ask myself. I'll see if I
I
can.
mean, you know, if we could hear from some of our leaders, let's go ahead and hear from Mike and Kevin. Let's start with Mike.
Hey, I'm just I mean, just positive here at the moment, just super fired up and love what everything that you've said. You guys, it's I see it too, big time, man. It's gonna, I mean, I even see a million stickers. I mean, there's what, 300 million people in this country, and maybe what, at least 40% drive cars.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, I'm kind of bullish and a little bit, but you know, imagine a million stickers. Mine was just a quick, easy question. And I'm assuming you are at some point. Remember, we were doing the 60-day social media thing in the back office. Are we gonna do another 90-day one with like new stuff to, you know, start spreading the word?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Yeah, awesome.
It's
Looking forward.
coming.
Yeah, I think Steve mentioned we'll have a social media campaign for the sticker.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
going to have
sweet.
a whole
Oh, you did say
nother.
that. Okay,
Yeah, we're going to have a whole separate campaign coming up.
love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Good
thanks,
question.
Mike. Appreciate that, bud. Okay, let's go to Kevin.
Kevin.
Hey guys. Can
Hey,
you hear
buddy,
me?
how you doing?
Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Thanks for everything you do. Everything. This is awesome. Just had a quick question. The QR code that's in our back office now, of course, that goes to the automatic duplication system page, which is great. Will that be a different code, or will we keep that code and the other funnel for the stickers will have a different QR code?
Yeah.
We're,
Yeah.
we're gonna add two more, two others. One will be for the QR code that you're gonna put on your car only,
Yeah.
and the other will be the Team Sparky the sticker program that you can use for all of your marketing.
Okay, great. That's awesome. So, so with the marketing that we're using now with the QR code now, we can continue using that. And then
Absolutely.
have a couple
Yeah.
others
Yes.
coming on board. That's
Yeah.
all. You know, I figured that was going on, but I figured I'd ask. So I know we just let a
Hey,
little bit
Kevin,
more out. Yeah.
just stick it.
Oh. How was that pause right after you said that? Was that
No,
good timing
we got
or
you.
what?
We got your back, brother.
Thanks
Yeah,
for all
and,
you
and,
guys
and
do.
Kevin,
Thank you, man.
there'll be you know, maybe one or two other campaigns that have a physical product if we, you know, so some of these we may have the same funnel, but one is for the physical product only. Especially this sticker, we really need it for this, because we really want to know when we have 10,000 stickers, how many leads are coming from the signs, and how many, you know, The rest we can figure out, but we really want to differentiate the leads from your marketing. Now, just real quick, Rod Johnson with our previous campaign, when we had 200 people with stickers out there, you're going to get a certain pace of leads coming from your back window. If you engage in social media, Rod did some social media posts in different places. He had over 100 leads come in like 2 days. So this will be massive, right? So the sticker program will all stand alone on its own, and it'll have a certain rate of duplication. But guys, when we then use our other funnel and promote the sticker program on social media, bam! I mean, it's going to accelerate like you can't believe.
Yeah, that's awesome. You know, that technique of what he used, maybe that could be shared. You know,
Oh,
some
we
people
will.
might want to
Oh
use
yeah, I know
that.
it's coming. I'm gonna
In
have a
fact,
whole
Rod had a
I'm gonna have a whole 30-day challenge, 60-day, 90-day challenge with just magnetic marketing stuff that you can put on your social media that's gonna pull. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you guys
Awesome.
are getting it online. You know, you guys get it, right? You're excited about it. You didn't see a sticker on a card to get excited about it. You just saw the concept. So we're going to share that concept with people online on their
Yeah.
social media.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, so what that means, guys, is we're going to get to those 10,000 stickers fast because we're not just waiting for the stickers to be mailed out and the slower rate of duplication. I mean, it's slower, but it's kind of like the tortoise and the hare, right? We get those stickers out there. People don't have to do anything for the next week, the next month, the next year, many years in the future. Once that sticker's there, it's just going to keep on like the Energizer Bunny. It's
Keep
just going to
on
keep on
keeping on.
producing.
And guess what? Anybody can go and buy, if they got like 5 or 6 cars, they can go buy their own stickers. Once they're on, they're going to go buy stickers. They're going to buy shirts and postcards and stickers. And, you know, they're going to have them all over their car. You guys want to do wraps? We'll have everything available for you. You can put magnets and a sticker on. You can put it on your front windshield if you can get away with it. But yeah, um, people are going to be driving around with 6 vehicles, you know, that have stickers on all their vehicles. Mike Giles said he's going to go talk to dealerships. So, yeah,
Yeah.
who knows?
And then we'll get David to wrap his semi going down the
That's
freeway.
right. Yeah, that's right. And Kareem, we're going to get you a magnet that goes on the side there, Kareem.
That's right.
Hey, thanks a lot, Kevin. We appreciate
Yeah,
it,
thanks,
brother,
Kevin.
everything you do. Yeah, great
Thanks.
questions. Hey, I want to answer one of these questions that's in the chat here. The question is, will these sticker credits reset every single month, or are they cumulative? We're gonna reset them. No, I'm kidding. They're cumulative. So we're not gonna be taking credits away from you. When you earn a credit, that's your credit until somebody redeems that credit for a free sticker.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, great
So,
question.
yeah. We're, you know, the last thing we want to do is take, you know, we're giving you guys these credits because we want you to have them. We want you to take advantage of them. We want people ordering stickers on your credit. So you can get, you know, stickers on these vehicles.
So keep this in mind, guys. We could build $100 million company just with our paid ads. I believe we can build $100 million company just with these stickers. We've got 9 other funnels throughout the whole summer. We're going to keep adding another one. And I think that could be said on every single one of these magnetic marketing funnels. You could build an entire massive multi-million-dollar company with every one of these funnels. And so that's going to be a fun summer, Steve.
It really is. Yeah. Hey, Ken, does anybody else want to raise their hand? Does anybody else want to say anything? If you can't raise your hand, if you want to put it in the chat. If not, do you want to talk a little bit about the postcard funnel before we wrap up here?
Yeah, I'd love to. That'd be great.
Yeah.
So again, yeah, I kind of mentioned the save money funnel, which is really core to other funnels. You know, Eric Worre talks about the backdoor way to approach a warm market. Because let's face it, I mean, that's how you get in the NFL club, you know, the No Friends Left club. Is you go talk to your friends about a business, And then, especially if you've been in a few of them, they're like, well, now what are they doing? So a lot of our members have trepidation about approaching their warm market, rightfully so, because most people are going to mess it up. It's just hard, right? So if you sit down, do the traditional way, sit down, as far as warm market, sit down, write a list of the people you know. When people are thinking about, well, who am I going to put on this list that I'm to talk to about a business? That's going to be a short list. So let's say if potentially they could have 100 names on that list, they'll probably put 20. I mean, they might write a lot, but the ones they'll actually commit to reach out to might be 20. But this is totally different, where, okay, we're gonna have a way where you can share with other people a money saving survey. I took it myself. Hey, I saved $100 on my car insurance. I took the survey. I got a nice vacation out of it just for taking the survey. It's really, really super easy to share. It's something that you can share on social media like crazy. So that Save Money survey is it's an engine. And guys, over the years, guys, we've done tens of thousands of these surveys, and we know the numbers. 40% say yes to solar. We know all the different numbers, and this is uh, the really, really significant number. So even though you're sharing with your warm market, like we've been, our first company was Savings Highway. It's easier to teach your team to go share a survey than it is that the survey extols all the benefits of Savings Highway than if you went and talked to people about Savings Highway. That's my opinion. And so if you share the survey, the survey does all the selling. But there's no pressure. There's a saying, people love to buy, but they hate to be sold. So when you have a survey and they get to opt in and say, yeah, I'm very interested in this. And we have a scale from curious, somewhat interested, very interested, or call me ASAP. So when they take that survey, they're letting our call center people know what the things they're most interested in. And so when people take the survey and they go through the funnels, they end up talking to our call center, the concierge. We don't try to change their answers. Okay, but here's the most significant statistic of this. Remember, we're not reaching out to our warm market to recruit them into anything. We're just sharing a survey. But when we ask this question, would you like to add one or more additional streams of income without getting a second job? 94% say yes. So what that means, if you had 10 friends take a survey, we have a 94% chance that they're going to say, yeah, I'm interested in making money. Tell me more. But here's the key point, guys. You're not going to be explaining it to them, right? It's the perfect triangle of duplication, right? You have the prospect, or you have the new associate, you have the expert, and you have the the prospect. See, the thing is with cold market, they don't know us, and you have to run a lot higher numbers in lead generation for cold markets because you don't have the relationship. Our members bring a very valuable asset, and that is the trust with the prospect. They know, like, and trust the person. So see, that's extreme value. But how do we have our team reach into their warm market, leverage the number one asset they have is they have a certain amount of trust with a certain amount of people. How do we allow them to penetrate that in a way that's within their comfort zone? The survey, right? I like to say our survey is the ultimate warm market sorting machine. But now, what Steve asked me to talk about is the postcard program. It's the ultimate because you can expose your warm market and never even talk to them, right? You can literally expose your warm market and never even talk to them. And so when your friend, and here's what makes it a lock-in strategy, just like the sticker, right? If someone makes a list and say, okay, you're going to expose these people a certain, with a phone call or a text message, they may or may not do it. But here's what I love. They talk about doing a game plan with a new recruit. Okay, what's the game plan? Okay, Steve, I don't want you to talk to anybody. We're going to get you an ad pack. We're going to get you stickers. Okay. And we're going to do this. We're going to have you sit down. We're going to come up of a list of people. I'm thinking we might do 40 because of the 40. It's like $1 a card, right? So that way the 40 is universal. So we're going to have you sit down and get a list of 40 people. Now you might not know their addresses, but just reach out to them in a messenger or something, or text them. Just say, hey, you know, Heath, what's your mailing address? When a friend reaches out to you and asks for a mailing address, most of us will give it, and we don't feel like we want to pressure the person to, might be sending something nice to us. I don't want to pressure them and say why, right? So the job of the new recruit is to get a list of 40 contacts that they know with their address. Okay, that's it. Now the beautiful part is we lock them in before they have a chance to mess it up. We don't allow them to go, as, as they say, on their friends with spewing a bunch of information, get rejected and blown completely out of the business, right? So between our ad pack, the sticker program, and now this, if it's like Steve, Steve's trying to sell me on how committed he is to this program. Man, I'm going to go to the top and everything. Great. I believe you, Steve. But before you talk to anybody, I need you to get me a list of 40 people with their addresses. We're going to get that in Excel spreadsheet. Once you do that, once you get the sticker on your car, once you're in the ad pack, then I'll allow you to talk to people. Right. But anyway, so it's a lock-in strategy. So once, let's say if Bob, I'll just say Bob, if Bob did that, joined the team, and he did those things, and he got me the list. If Bob was in a coma, okay, something happened, he left the country, and I have him in an ad pack. We have stickers. We have him in the sticker program, compound sticker program. It's not just his car, it's all the cars that come from that. And we have him with these 40 people. Once I get that, then Bob can't mess this up. Right. And that's the beautiful part about it, is it keeps you out of the NFL club, because if you referred this survey, no matter how you promoted it, but what we're doing is we're leveraging, it's kind of like a send out cards program, but actually a lot better. Okay. It was, we were just planning on using send out cards, but we found a really good vendor. We call it the Prosperity Postcard Program, because that we wanted to keep the budget like about $1. And with send out cards or most other services out there, it was $2 or $3 per contact. And we thought, well, I'd rather have, 40 or 50 out there at $1, keep it affordable, than to get to, invest too much. But the beautiful thing is we found a source that will do the whole card, beautiful 4-panel stamp, a real stamp on there. Doesn't have any advertising about this company. It's literally like you sending a friend a card. So they're going to get that.
Handwritten. One of the panels is handwritten message that we're
That's
gonna,
right. Yeah.
yeah.
So there's to be a handwritten message. Bob's going to send a handwritten message to his contacts, just saying a personal message from them. And anyway, so we're leveraging the trust. That's the number one asset the new person brings. We're not counting on their skill. We're not counting on that they know anything about any of the companies. The number one asset they're bringing is they it's like the average funeral has like what, 200. Most people know that you can come up with a list of 40 people, and so here's the thing: you get those 40 out there. What if you get 4? Now they've already been trained on what to do. They come in, they go through the process. They came in through the postcard program. So what do I do? Well, let's sit down and get your list of 40, and we're going to do the same thing. So that's another compounding. So we go from 4, 16, 64, so every one of these strategies literally are extremely duplicatable. So 4 who can get 4 who can get 4 who get 4. But to wrap this up, Steve, so now after we have our save money funnel with the prosperity postcard funnel, now we've had the paid cold market, and now we have our online paid cold market. And now with the sticker program, we have the offline cold market. Okay. And of course, people can go online and, through social media, reach out to their warm market that way through online. But now here's an offline strategy for warm market too. But Steve, I'm so fired up.
And guess what? Every time
Oh,
one of those people get that card in the mail, I mean, it's a beautiful card in a beautiful envelope that's got a real stamp on it, that's handwritten. Their
yeah.
address is handwritten on it. Inside the card, there's going to be 3 panels of advertising talking about the survey, talking about the gifts that we're going to give them for just taking this money saving survey. On top of that, um, it's a beautiful 8 by 10 5 by 10 card that's folded. So it's just a really nice piece that's going to be sending out for you. And every time they click on the QR code, that's tracked. And now they're going to be targeted on social media. And we can send them a specific message about saving money with Sparky, how Sparky can help them save money. And what are the numbers of how many people that take the survey that say, yeah, I want to utilize this survey to make extra income?
Yeah, I mentioned that earlier. 94%.
Yeah, it's such a
94.
94%.
Now, here's the other thing I love about it, Steve, because we all have that fear of rejection, right? So we're we're thinking too much about ourselves. If we really care about the people we know, don't we want them to know about this? So how do we let them know about this that doesn't put us in a position where we're going to feel any rejection? What's the worst that's going to happen if you recommend this money saving survey, take the survey, get a free gift? What's the worst the thing that's going to happen if you recommended that to a friend? They don't take the survey. Oh, well, did it affect your relationship with a friend? No. Right. So I love it. It's a very safe way that we can let our team, not get past the fear factor of exposing our warm market. And the beautiful thing, Steve, is by design, I mean, they might text you and say, "Hey, I got your invitation for the survey. What's up with that?" Just say, "Well, I just took it. Just take it. It's self-explanatory, right? You're not being put in a position to sell or recruit your friend. Your job is merely to expose the invitation to take the survey to your contacts, and your job is done. Now, anything that they do is in the hands of the call center. And so they're listening because of, in network marketing, they say they'll listen because of you, but not to you, right? Usually, and it gets that issue out of the way where a lot of times if you were talking to a friend about a biz op and they say, well, how much money are you making? Well, I'm just getting started. Oh, well, let me know when you're making money, then call me back, right? It takes that completely off the table, right? So you're not even approaching your friend about a business opportunity. But by the way, there will be tremendous save money value on that survey. So how many people do you know are hurting right now that if they might be able to benefit from a save money / make money survey, if it could be a blessing for them, then why would you not want them to be, exposed to it? See, there's people in your life that are hurting that you don't know, or they're looking for a way to secure their retirement or something. So now the new person's job is just to expose their warm market through the survey. There's none of the weirdness that's typically in approaching a warm market. And so I'm so excited about this, Steve. I believe in my heart. The previous numbers we had was 50. So 50 get 5. What do? They send it out to 50 of theirs. Now you have 25. What do? They send it out to 50 of theirs. Now you get 125. What do? They send it out to theirs. Now you have 625. Simple, simple, simple. Extremely highly duplicatable. It's a lock-in strategy to where anyone that joins the team, and by the way, with our menu of strategies, uh, some people would be they might do more of the sticker program than the card program. And by the way, Steve, with our credits, they're not sticker credits, are they? They're magnetic marketing credits.
They're magnetic marketing credits, you guys. So
Yeah, so somebody can use some magnetic marketing credits for the postcard program, or I guess we'll keep calling it the Prosperity Postcard Program. It's easier. It has a ring to it, but
It
it's
does.
really a
Yeah, I
card
like it.
it's really a
Yeah.
card program.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah,
yeah,
I'm
so
really fired up with the Save Money survey. It's proven. We've done tens of thousands of these surveys. 40% say yes to solar. 90% say yes to making money. I mean, the percentages are very, very high. I think 60% say, yeah, I want to save money on my car insurance. Well, how do you do that? You join Savings Highway, right? So the survey will do two things. It'll sell them on all of the benefits of all of our core companies, and it'll have other revenue streams that will pay you money. Somebody gets, say, personal or business funding. If we add that back into the survey, they get personal business funding, and you get a check for $500 because they got some personal funding. Or we'll have a list of revenue sharing categories on the survey, which will give more money to the people that are putting the sticker on their car, right? We say make 500 a month. So there's going to be more opportunity because of the money saving survey that will drive revenue into the pockets of everyone in our system. So strap in, guys. It's going to be amazing.
that's right. And I'm going to answer one more question that I seen here in the very relevant in the chats is when can I get when is that going to go live? When is this available to me?
Which one?
The card program. And
Oh.
I mentioned in the chat that we're shifting our focus as soon as we get this launched. You guys, we're really hoping to have this sticker. I mean, Ken and I just decided to move forward with our magnetic marketing while we were on our trip. And then both of us had secondary trips after that. I mean, we have families, we got, things to do too. We need a little bit of time off here and there. So we both took another trip. But we're back at it, and we'll have this first and foremost is we're going to finish this, and we're going to get the call center completely trained and get this thing cranking. We believe that we can get that done this week. Get this thing going. This entire funnel, I will be available before Thursday, before our big opportunity call on Thursday. We're going to be totally 100% 4.7 on Thursday with that opportunity call. That's my personal goal. So as soon as that's done, we're shifting our focus because we got such great support staff and everything else to help us support this funnel, that we're going to be shifting our focus to the postcard program. So, like I said, I was talking to the guy today, our vendor, and he is absolutely out of his mind excited to get this thing going for us. I mean, we're talking about API, you guys. What does API mean? That means you upload your 50 contacts and it's going directly to the printer.
Nice.
And this stuff is going out. So we're really excited. We hope to have it go live by July 1st because our goal is to release a new funnel every month in the month of, in the summer of madness here, the summer of Sparky.
I will say, out of all of the funnels, the Save Money survey has more moving parts. It's probably the most time consuming. And then when we add the card program, that'll be easier.
Yes.
So I'd say 80% of our energy is going to get the Save Money survey funnel, and then 20% will be getting the Prosperity card program going.
Yes. Yeah.
So if we spill a little over, a month from now with the cards, the other one will happen, right pretty quick right behind that, I would say.
Yeah, and we're building a magnetic marketing template here, you guys. So we started this last one from scratch, and we put all the pieces together with our programmers and printers and everything else. We're building a template, so it's going to be much easier for us to launch these new magnetic funnels as we go this summer.
Hey, I got to tease you with one more, guys. So we have these cards, Vistaprint cards. And so we'll have all these cards that you can get from Vistaprint. Somebody asked about, could we have cards to recruit people to the call center? We already had that built. We call that a job opportunity. card. We have all these funnels and so forth. Imagine this, guys. We have thousands and tens of thousands of Uber and Lyft drivers out there that we plug into our system. And let's say the average Uber driver has 20 passengers in a day. So with our it's called Driving for Prosperity, where that's the pitch we give to the Uber drivers. And we tell the Uber drivers, if there's something that you can do that would take like 10 seconds at the end of every ride, that would increase your tips, give you better ratings, and build you more now money, and potentially retire you within 12 months with more money than what you're making. Well, you might not tell them that last one. They might think it's too good to be true, but it really would be true. But anyways, if there's something you can do at the end of every ride that would increase your tips, give you a better rating, and give you some commissions flowing into your bank account, and all you had to do is build good rapport with your passengers and hand them out a card at the end of every ride, say, hey, thank you for being my passenger. I'd like to give you this gift. Right? And so the client says, well, thank you. So they claim the gift, they go and they put it in an email and they get a free gift. No strings attached. It's for something that they already did, which would be the passenger. But then we give them two incentives. We say, well, by the way, if you'd like a second gift, and here's your choice. If you'd like a second gift, we'll give you a second gift if you just take our short little survey. And they go, yeah, I got a few seconds. I'll do that. I want that other gift. And then we say, well, by the way, if you take our full survey, we'll give you 3 gifts. Right? So imagine having an army of tens of thousands of Uber and Lyft drivers out there, not just in the US, but globally, that are handing out these thank you gift cards. And what is it promoting? Our survey. And when they take our survey, what's happening? We're recruiting an army of people, and we're selling solar. We're selling all these things that are commissionable to the driver and all of us. So guys, literally, we have these, you can see, these are printed up cards. These are funnels that we had in our 2.0 system that we're just polishing up to our new high standard with Sparky and all the great things that we have with our new funnels. We're taking our old funnels that are already done, we're reviving them, we're tuning them up at the highest level, and we're implementing them all summer long. So anyway, just give you so the next ones that are coming, I think that's kind of our priority, is the Save Money Survey, the Prosperity Card Program, or postcard, whatever we want to call it, the card program, and then Driving for Prosperity and Passenger Rewards. So there's 4 funnels plus our Rack Card program. So there's 5 funnels that I think would be done, hopefully by the end of July, all 5 of those potentially. Because that survey is the engine that we need for the Driving for Prosperity, or for the Passenger Rewards, right? So once we get that survey engine done, then that's going to be in a lot of our other funnels as well.
Hey, Ken, we went, my wife and I just got back from going on vacation. We were in Vegas for 7 days. And like most of us, we don't rent a car anymore in Vegas. I mean, who wants to rent a car? You go into shows and dinners and stuff like that. And, you don't want to try to find parking or whatever. It's so much easier just to Uber. As a matter of fact, I added it all up. Even with tips, I saved money on doing Ubers, and we were going 2 or 3 different places a day. And we saved money
versus renting a car. You're
versus right? Than renting a car. Yeah, we saved money. And my wife is a talker.
She probably
it reminds me of hanging around with you, as a matter of fact. I mean, these guys, Ken and my wife, they just talk to people and I'm like, oh my. But it's fun. It's fun to be around somebody that's so open and likes to talk to people. But every single one, I mean, 90%, there was only one that couldn't speak very good English that we didn't have good dialogue with. But every single one of the Uber drivers that we were in the car with, and it had to have been about 40, besides one that I can remember, told us about their life, told us about their job, because we asked them, how you doing? How's it going? How's your Uber driving? We're interested, and they'll tell us, they'll told us. And every single one of them, out of 40, 39 of them I was like, man, if I only had a card to hand them, I 100% guarantee they'd be excited about this. Because almost every single one of them was like, only a couple of the older guys that were just really happy with their life, you know, that were kind of doing this on the side, said, man, I'm looking for something else. I
Yeah,
want to be doing something
and the
else.
thing is, we have the
I
something
need
else, and
more
all it
money.
takes is we have the
Hand them a
something else,
card.
and all it takes is 10 seconds at the end of every ride. Boom.
Hand them a card. I was like, oh my gosh, where are my Uber cards? Where are my prosperity drive for prosperity cards? And so I mean I could make a living just out of going around in Uber. I'll
Yeah,
travel the country doing them on permanent vacation, Ubering around everywhere to shows and
actually,
concerts and
that was a
dinners.
funnel I thought about is instead of passenger rewards, we have uh, rider rewards. What do I mean? Well, how would you like to just go around and take Ubers all day on short trips, build rapport, and give them the driving for prosperity funnel that will recruit that Uber driver into your team,
Yeah.
right? So
They're hungry and they're
you can
motivated and
you can
they're
literally go
hustlers.
take a bunch of short trips and go, literally have 50 conversations with Uber people in a week and go build an army of Uber drivers. Will then be handing out 20 cards a day to every one of the, average 20 cards
Hey,
a
hey,
day to their passengers.
hey Ken, I think Phil,
Yeah, let's hear from.
our traveling buddy has something he wants to add in on this.
Yeah, let's talk to Phil.
Hey guys.
Hey,
Hey,
what's up,
buddy.
brother?
Hey guys, awesome stuff, man. This is incredible. And speaking of Uber drivers, I was just thinking about something, and I had a really good conversation with Tim over at Savings earlier. Incredible guy. People, you guys gotta get in, and check these companies out, man. It is incredible. I was just blown away at what he was, showing me and helping me out with. I went and signed up for the app, filled up my car, saved 50 cents, over 50 cents a gallon right away. And talking about Uber drivers, guys, you think the Uber driver wants to save an additional 50 cents to $1 per gallon when they're filling up their cars? I mean, it's incredible, man. I'm just like, wow. This whole thing, man, it just ties into everything, and the opportunity is just ridiculous. You guys are geniuses, man. I tell you what, people, you got to get with it. But I was just so impressed with Savings Highway. They had some incredible things to say about you guys and Ken. My goodness, you guys got to dig deep into the back offices a little bit and just get yourself set up at least. I mean, holy moly, unreal. I'm fired up.
Awesome. Yeah, I was talking to Tim earlier. Yeah, um, I think he was meeting with a group from Canada today. And yeah, he's working for you guys. I mean, he's out there meeting with your team. One of the guys that Tim talked to said, "Man, I didn't know this lower my bills program. That's phenomenal to take it to businesses." I mean, he was super excited. Like Steve said, under that one company, Savings Highway, there's probably 10 streams of income, 10 additional streams of income in
That's right.
Savings Highway that we're not even we're only
Guys,
counting as one.
you could be doing
Yeah.
$100,000 plus a year with just one person recruiting into Savings Highway Global and build a downline in your matrix and earn six-figure income.
It
Yep.
really is amazing. They got the employee benefit program he was talking to me about. And
Yep.
now, can you imagine, doing that and then bundling that with a Legal Shield
Yep.
employee benefit program? I mean, goodness, your residuals would be through the roof.
Oh yeah.
Unreal, guys.
Awesome. Well, hey, thanks, Phil. So
Yeah,
I just
thanks,
Thank
wanted
Phil.
I
you.
wanted to plant this thought, Steve, just to wrap this up. But so all these magnetic marketing and all this advertising. But the thing is, with all this magnetic marketing, guys, you can build an enormous network here. We all know that your network determines your net worth, right? And I'm going to say something really bold. And when you look at a business, you say, well, if you lost any one avenue, would you still be okay? I'm going to just tell you bluntly what you guys, not that we want to do this, right? But we could shut down all paid advertising once all of these magnetic marketing funnels are in here. Again, we don't want to, but I'm telling you, the magnetic marketing, it's when you have leads from a survey, they're not just leads, they're self-replicating leads. Why? Because if we teach those people that took the survey to come in and join us to promote the survey, now those 1,000 leads turn into 10,000 leads, turn into 100,000 leads, right? So with very, very, very little cost. And one of the key things, there's two key things that we do need is Sparky. We need Team Sparky. We need Sparky on the front end, our call center on the back end, backing up these magnetic marketing funnels. But then, I mean, I say it that way, but then I love the ad packs because it produces revenue for everybody in the meantime. So, you know, I tell you, Steve, the synergy of having, you know, the ad packs, you know, all of that we've built so far, you know, what we have built so far is so powerful, but then we could cut it out and still be great, you know, just gives you confidence that, but the synergy of them together. I mean, Steve and I talked, you know, for a long time, we just said, okay, it's free. It's free. We'll just do this for free. We'll follow up on the survey. And we're like, but that doesn't put money in people's pockets. Anyway, the ad packs do so much for the team, and financing. This is crazy.
Yeah.
The financing these packages.
And you guys, you got to know something about me. You gotta know something about me. Ken, you know, first of all, Ken came to this and his heart is all about magnetic marketing. I mean, it took a long time for me to kind of wear him down to talk about paid ads because my, you know, I'm an advertiser. I'm in advertising. I sleep, drink, eat advertising ever since I was a little kid. I mean, I started figuring it out. I'm like, how are these people making money on TV? They seem to be doing so well. And I figured out that it was from the ads. And then I started really getting into the advertising and really getting into it. And, you know, drawing, and you got a Commodore 64 computer and was sketching stuff up. This is my life dream, to have a massive, massive paid advertising online, to own social media advertising on all these platforms, on digital phones, on TikTok, on YouTube, and everything else that ever comes out with social media advertising and online advertising. It's my long, this is why I'm here, you guys. I'll be honest. This is my, I'll never, this thing is going to be a advertising and marketing behemoth, giant. My goal is to spend millions of dollars. I want to play with the big boys. I want to be hanging out with these guys, driving around, you know, flying around in private jets, you know, touring the country. That's my goal. I want to have the Ferrari wrapped with Sparky and advertising and marketing, and be known as one of these guys that has helped facilitate making millionaires so by advertising and marketing on social media. So I'm never going to, we're going to be a multi-billion dollar company spending millions of dollars a month on advertising, as going along with all of this magnetic marketing, which is absolutely lit. I mean, this stuff is fire, you guys. So it's happening.
I tell you, Steve, the two is like 1 + 1 = 1,111.
Yeah,
Is that the
for real.
synergy, the warm market, the cold market, the online with the offline, it just, you know, creates entire market penetration. And you know, somebody could start with no money and just promote the survey. You know, they can come in and get some money, and okay, now I have some money. How do I build faster? Well, you can buy an ad pack. Well, I can't afford an ad pack, but you could work in the call center. You can earn an ad pack, right? So there's just so many ways for people to win. But you're right, Steve. I'm very excited about to add the magnetic marketing pieces.
Yeah. It's like a match made in heaven, you guys. I mean, when Ken and I came together and we started brainstorming, it's like, it's on. Let's do this. I mean, our you know, and we both believe so much in network marketing. I mean, you're just not going to find a couple guys, a company, a group, a team that cares more about you and that really wants you to succeed in network marketing than you're going to find here, because we've both been to the top. I've been to the top so many darn times, and it was I couldn't sleep at night. I couldn't eat. I was doing unhealthy things to myself, and I quit network marketing completely. And I was in the, a lot of you guys know I was in the top money earners, in the top 500 money earners in the world for 2 years running. That was reported. And I quit cold turkey. Because why? Because I was one of the only guys in my team making that kind of money. And I'm not allergic to money, but what I am allergic to is selling, is my team not coming with me. I wouldn't get started with this stuff again until Ken and his dream and his vision. And, we met together eye to eye, and we said, okay, let's make a run at this again. As long as, I'm telling you guys, when we wake up in the morning, we don't think about money. We think about no man left behind. That's the first thing that we think about in the morning when we wake up, is how can we continue to create a no man left behind system that works for every single person. And that continues to be the vision, that continues to be the driving force behind what we're doing. And we know that as that code gets cracked, it's game on for you, for Ken, for me, for Sparky to continue to get his upgrades and his new outfits and everything else, and Kevin and Mike and Donald and all of us, Nicholas and everybody across the globe that is part of this team is going to have success.
Yeah, I'm so excited, Steve, that, with the magnetic marketing, system, if we didn't have that, I could foresee building it up and building it up and building up. And then one day be able to add what we have now.
Yeah.
One day,
One day.
one day we'd be able to have what we have now.
And then we have it, you guys. It's here. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So to have the,
But and I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, Ken. I mean, you're saying that any one of these products could be a standalone without the other. But the fact is that the combination, as these powers combine.
yeah, you talk about like a four-legged chair, if you lose one leg, I mean, we've got like an octopus underneath us, so we have like a 16-leg chair here that, and there's so many ways for us as a team to be profitable. It's like, okay, and I can't, the other thing I'm excited about the survey is there's more money for everybody, right? So when you drive a lead into here, we can tie anything to the survey. It could be a college forgiveness program. I mean, it could be any number of things that produce revenue that we can share with our team, right? So you had the profit of multiple streams of income for all of us. That's incredible. You had the profit of the money you made off the survey. That's incredible. You have the profit that we make with our affiliate program and the ad packs. That's incredible. And you could literally stand alone, any one of those completely alone, and have a very solid business. But when you add them all together, it's called rock solid. And that's what I want to do, build a rock solid business that, if Facebook changed their policy, or, social media, if they change the rules of the game, we're still in business. That's what I like, is, we just such stability and diversification.
Well, and I mean, we can be driving product sales for the multiple streams of income for you.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And then we'll add the B2B, at some point we'll add
That's
the B2B
right.
as well.
Yeah.
So there'll
Yeah.
be so many ways to win, guys, that, I would say it'd be nearly virtually impossible to knock us off if somebody wanted to try to knock us off.
Hey, Ken, it looks like we got a couple guys wanting to talk again. We got Mike Giles, and I think Phil Fox raised his hand again. So,
Okay.
you want to give them a sec?
Yeah, sure. And then we'll wrap it up, guys. We hope you appreciate our transparency, that we're just being as
We
much
really
love
are.
as much full disclosure as you can. But I'm so fired up, so confident that these funnels, as you know, they're already done. We already did them. We just need to tune them up and put them in our system, and then it's game over, guys. We hit September with all these magnetic marketing funnels, our dashboard, the paid ads. I mean, it's over in a good way.
That's right.
All
Go
right,
ahead, Mike.
Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say it's better than coffee, man. I don't know the strongest coffee in the world. This is great. It's like 9:30 at night, and I feel like I just got up. I'm ready for another 8 hours. So,
Hey, stay stoked,
it's
brother.
I see the passion, but I have a vision that the History Channel, you know how like they do the documentaries about Ford and Rockefellers and the Carnegies. You guys are going to have your own show where it talks about
Yeah.
the history and the foundation. You know what I mean? Uh, I really see it. I mean, it's like we're just scratching the surface, but now I'm understanding billions and billions. It's possible. It's very well possible. So the titans of network marketing. You know what I mean? It's like that would be the title of the show.
I
And
love
Steve,
it.
I want to wrap Ferrari. I'm getting one. I don't know if it's
Hey,
gonna be
dude,
this
I'm
year,
in it
next
for
year.
the wrap Ferrari too. I want the
Yeah,
wrap yacht, Ferrari, helicopter,
you have
private
to
jet. I'm in
you
it
have
for the
to wrap it.
billions,
You have
man.
to design it though, Steve. I'm a
Oh,
horrible
I
designer.
will. I got it. Trust me. Yeah. Thank you.
So it's yeah, man, I'm stoked. I'm glad it's a little bit of patience, Rome wasn't built in a day. I know that's a cliche, but you just got to hang in there. I mean, well, let me ask a stupid question for all you millionaires on the call right now, because I'm sure we got some. I mean, it takes time and a lot of hard work. It's like, it's otherwise you're just gambling. You know what I mean? It's like, it's no, when you made your first million, it's not like it happened in 2 weeks, or 3 months, or, you know what I mean? It's like, unless a rock star or something, but I just see it all coming together, man. I just want to keep sharing that excitement and keep encouraging. You guys keep rocking and rolling. I can't wait for that
Awesome.
Ferrari.
Yeah.
Awesome. Hey, oh, go ahead,
Mike,
Steve.
I was gonna say the only guys that make millions, or even their first million overnight or something like that, I would probably say 9 out of 10 times are gambling in one way or another.
Yeah.
It might have even cost them more than a million to make that million. But you
Yeah.
nailed it. I mean, it took me 20 years before I stumbled onto a way to make my first million.
Yeah, even if it's next year, are you kidding me? If you guys show me a six-figure residual income in the next 6 months or a year from now, where do you get that from? It took me 15 years working for somebody else to start making six figures. You know what I
Right.
mean? So
Yeah.
if you do this for me a small percentage of the time, I mean, give me a break.
Yeah, that's awesome, Mike. Thank you so much. Hey, Mike, a visual for that. I was watching, Amazon. What's his name? Drew a blank real quick. The owner of Amazon.
Jeff Bezos.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jeff
Bezos,
Bezos.
yeah.
Yeah, I love what he said. By the way, I mean, you get an impression of somebody, but I love what he said. Some people have jobs, other people have careers, and other people have callings, and that's what we have here. Is a calling. Um, but they started out as their their vision was selling books online, and look at what they are today. That's
Yeah,
the visual. Some people, what they think we are is a bookstore comparatively, but you just got a broader look of where we're going. And there's
absolutely.
things we haven't even told you yet, and
Yeah. There's
things
things
we
we're not
haven't
even
even
talking about.
discovered yet. But yeah, the main thing is we want to make impact. We want to help people. And the more ways that we can do that, the better. But I think, at some scale will be like a Amazon story. I believe.
All in one. I think a hybrid. Jobs, Bezos, Gates. You guys are going to be like a hybrid of them because your product and mission is to make as many millionaires as you can. They were selling a specific product or service. You guys are trying to make billions by making millionaires. So
That's
it's
it,
a
man.
pretty
It's going to
cool.
be an army of us. It's going to be an army of us going across that stage, partner. I'm
Mike, could
not
you
going
imagine?
across the stage again by myself. I'll tell you that right now.
Could you
Ain't
guys
happening.
imagine if we can in 12 months take an Uber driver and have him just feed our funnel and make a strong 5 to 6 figure income? And how many of those Uber drivers could be on our teams and how big that could get? I mean,
Because
just,
they're Ubering around people from all over the world.
yeah, globally, they're all over the world, and we could use every Uber driver on the planet to fuel this thing, just that funnel. So, but if we could impact their life and help them with their lives, and those people are on your team, I mean, there's unlimited number of people just in that vertical that we can go, across the country and globally, that we can make impact to those people, and then that ripple effect. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Mike. We appreciate your
Yeah, that was awesome,
information.
dude. Yeah. Love your energy, brother. Love the Ferrari wrap. What's
Yeah, I love it.
happening? I'm on it. I'm all over it. Phil, Uncle Phil, what else you got for us, brother? Or did you just not lower your hand?
Hey guys. Oh man, I'm just so stinking excited, man. Steve, thanks for sharing your vision. I'm just listening to you talk, and man, I'm just thinking about, you know, my past, 25 years or so, and just my visions, and I can't wait to wrap my 300-foot yacht and helicopter, et cetera, and get everybody on board, and we'll sail into Antarctica and check out the new lands and et cetera.
Yeah, man. I mean,
But my vision has really been bringing together incredible leaders, incredible companies. I mean, I'm a master networker. That's my genius. You know, Steve, your genius is marketing, obviously. I mean, it's incredible. I mean, you are a true genius in that. Ken, I mean, how you put businesses together and analyze stuff. I mean, I couldn't do that shit. So if it's not your genius, it's not your job. And I'm just so excited to finally find a team of people who truly are geniuses in their respective fields to be able to build this community, guys. We're building a community that of integrity and prosperity that nobody's going to be able to touch. I mean, this thing it's ridiculous. It's got a mind of its own. There's something for everybody here. Something for everybody to be able to attain financial freedom, which really is the basis of being free. And not only that, but do it with integrity and the actual generals, the people that have built legacies. They're all coming together. They all see something here. They're all bringing their communities into our community. I'm just so excited, guys. I mean, Steve, you were talking about nobody gets rich overnight. Well, you're absolutely right. The guys that do are they either win the lottery or whatever it is, or some kind of illegal thing or whatever. But the other folks that
yeah.
do get rich overnight, they get, like they come into a business and all of a sudden they're so successful. But most of the time, the people don't understand that they took 20 years of developing themselves to become that person, develop their network, develop their relationships to be able to all of a sudden, make things happen overnight. And, nothing happens overnight, of course. But guys, there is nothing better. There is absolutely nothing better than this. Nothing better than the people we're
Right.
working with the
Yeah.
integrity, everything involved. I'm just so excited to be a part of it. Can you guys feel it? Can you feel the frequency? I mean, we're
I can
shifting
feel it,
things big
brother.
time here. We're shifting things big time.
I can feel it.
We feel the loves, Bill.
That's right.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. I mean, the conveyor belt that we're building, this has been a vision of mine to build a conveyor belt of top-notch products and services that are the best for everybody. I mean, guys, where else are you going to find a company like, I'm just learned about the Savings Highway. Holy shit. I mean, 70 to 90% off your hotels. My goodness. I
Wait,
mean,
wait, wait. Yeah, wait. You signed up for Savings Highway Global, though, didn't you?
of course I
A
did,
long
but
time ago.
again, a lot of people sign up for a lot of things, but they don't
Yep.
You
actually
already got a
go in
team
and
on there, and you didn't even know about it.
man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Then you go look at, Live Good, whatever, but they got incredible products, and cheaper than anywhere else. Unbelievable stuff. Legal Shield, you pay $1 a day or $500 an hour, but we get the best attorneys that actually have a whole customer service department for the law firms that service you. I mean, that's unheard of. It's crazy. Nothing like it, right? I mean, got backup. Holy cow, 6 terabytes for $10. Are you kidding me? Private, secured. Guys, this is incredible. I mean, we got the best of the best. Not only that, but the people behind it. The master networkers, the grandmasters of network marketing. That's what's going on here. Not only that, but just the amazing, frequency that we're creating with all of this flow in a positive manner, man, we're changing the world.
We're
Literally.
creating a prosperity virus.
That's
Yeah.
right.
It's going to spread.
Wait till you're driving around and you're seeing Sparky cars driving around everywhere. It's like,
Oh
what's
yeah,
going
guys, you
on?
can't stop it if you wanted to at this point.
You
I
couldn't
I
stop
guarantee
it
you
if you
that much.
wanted to.
No.
All right. Well, hey, thanks, Phil.
Hey,
Appreciate you,
thanks,
buddy.
Phil. Hey, this guy really is a master networker. I've known a lot of networkers, and Phil is at the top of that echelon.
Yeah, he's
He's
connected to a lot of high level people. That's for sure.
That's right. Yeah. Great job, Phil.
Hey,
Thank you guys. Like I said, wait
thanks,
till I
Phil.
get healthy. You guys haven't seen anything yet.
Yeah, that's
Wait
what
till I
you
get a
keep
little energy
saying.
behind my belt.
I somehow kind of believe you, man.
Hey, I haven't lied to you yet.
I'd hate to try to keep up with you when you're healthy. That's going to be.
I know, right?
Well, we got some stuff in store for that. We'll get everybody dialed in, and you know what I'm
Nice.
talking about.
Nice, yeah.
Number 7, right? Number 7 or number 8?
7.
All right. Yeah, by the
All
way,
right,
guys,
brother.
if we could touch base in regards to that and a couple little things, I would really appreciate it at some point.
You got it. Yeah, for sure.
All right.
love.
Well, hey guys, we
Okay.
appreciate everybody being here today. I think we're probably at the end of our yeah.
I got to get back to the funnel.
You guys deserve a really big badge or something. You guys are
I
awesome.
know, man.
We
4.5 hours
call
on
it
Saturday.
bandwidth.
4
You guys
hours
have
on
bandwidth.
Yeah. 4.5 hours on Saturday, 3 hours and 45 minutes on Monday. Somebody said this is Super Monday. I agree. I think that was who said that? Anyways.
Anyway,
It's Super Monday. It's just
love
like
you
Super
guys.
Monday.
Appreciate you. So, Steve, you want to allow people to unmute themselves?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let me find those. Let me find it. Hold on. There we go.
You guys are awesome.
All right.
We're just getting
Bye,
started, guys.
everybody.
We're just getting started.
Thanks,
That's
Roger.
right.
Thank you.
Rock and roll.
Good night from Vegas.
See you
Good
guys.
night.
Good night, all.
Bye,
Bye, guys.
Good night,
See you
everybody.
Thursday.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Have a great
Good night,
night.
Ken and Steve.
Bye.
Everybody, love you
Bye,
all. Take care of
guys.
your health.
Alright.
Get
See
healthy.
you on
Stay healthy.
Thursday.
Good night, John
thank
Boy.
you too.
Good night, Mary Ellen.
Get some rest. Get some sleep, Ken.
I will. Yes.
You guys be safe.
Aloha.
Steve.
Bye,
Good
Tim.
night.
Thanks, guys.
Bye,
Sleep tight
Richard.
and pleasant dreams.
Kevin.
Good night, everybody.
Good
Sing it,
night,
Kevin.
y'all.
Sing it.
Vivian.
Awesome.
I couldn't
Oh,
resist.
wow.
Jen. Bill. Aloha, everybody. Bye,
Kevin's
John.
our resident singer.
Yeah. Mary.
Love you guys. We'll see you Thursday.
All right.
Just
All
stick
right,
it.
all right. I'll see y'all
Just stick it.
Thursday.
We'll
Yeah, let's stick it.